We're just normal men.
What do you mean, normal men?
We're just innocent men.
It's time for Side Scrollers with me, Stutter and Craig. No, you don't get the 96-ounce Coke Zeros Blabs.
Yo, my androids, what's up?
And straight from the hood, Phoenix.
It's really enjoyable as an adult male to shit your pants.
And now, broadcasting from our homes around the internet, it's time for Side Scrollers.
Okay, you ready? Open wide!
Oh, I'm tiny again. It's me. There we are, everybody. Good to see you. Welcome back to Side Scrollers on YouTube.com and Rumble.com and, of course, SideScrollersPlus.com. Happy Monday to you. It's Tiny Craig. Great to see you guys. It's going to be a fun show today. Fun. As the world has gone even more insane in the last 72 hours since we last saw you. Great to see everybody. Glad you're with us. Hello, Tiny Blabs.
Don't say that. She might hear you. She'll start
Oh,
blinking.
that's right. I forgot about Tiny. I forgot about your tiny webcam. Tiny Blabs, position 2. Tiny.
She's actually very well behaved ever since it officially launched and there was final software updates and everything. She doesn't spin around anymore.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Well, how's everything going with you?
It's going good. I'm getting stuff in the mail today, so I'm excited.
What'd you buy?
Statue.
Where's that going?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
The excitement is palpable.
I like shopping.
Women be shopping. Yeah,
yes.
way to play into the stereotype, Blabs. That's awesome.
Woohoo!
Hey,
Hey,
someone who
FedEx.
What's that?
I'm very excited for FedEx to show up.
She just got the tracking number.
No, those bitches have been holding my stuff for like 2 days, and it's like, yo, what the shit? Give me my package. So anyway.
Could be taken in multiple ways, Blabs. Just you yelling, "Give me my package." Someone who definitely has had a package before and hence has a child. It's Chrissy Mayer, everybody.
Wow, good one. I thought that was going to be an insult. I was all prepared.
No.
Comeback.
If I was going to call you a man, I'd call you a man. But no, you have a man, which ultimately led to
Oh, right.
baby.
I
Yes.
thought you were talking about the packages before him, which were none, which were 0.
Oh, okay. No, 0. That's it. The husband was the first package ever.
Uh-huh.
Good for
First and
you.
only.
How are you? It's great to see you. I feel like it's been forever since you've been on.
It's been forever, and it's crazy to see you sitting in the very place that I was in there with you. I was in that room. I went to the bathroom in your bathroom. I was in your house.
So instead of like in the kitchen, Chrissy. So
I looked at the pool and I was like,
I offered her a
want to.
cup. I said, "Here you go, lady. Here you go." I said,
was
"No,
so
no,
neat.
you can use the bathroom." Well, yeah, it's been a while. The funniest lady I know, definitely.
wow, you don't know very many ladies then.
That's true. It's pretty much you and Blabs. Yeah.
And your
Blabs
wife.
She's my wife at this point. No longer a lady. No,
damn, bro.
she knows I love her. But
So
seriously.
true. It's so true.
And those who know, they understand that. With that said, somebody who is certainly wifey material, straight from the hood. Everybody, welcome on his birthday. It's Phoenix.
Oh my
Hello,
gosh,
Phoenix.
your birthday is Groundhog's Day?
It is. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm
a
very
funny
excited to be
birthday.
here. Thank you.
Did
Thank
your
you.
parents
big
ever
day.
throw you a groundhog-themed birthday party growing up?
No, sadly, everyone always forgets my birthday, including my parents. So, basically take anything. I get very excited just for any birthday wishes.
So if anybody would like to wish Phoenix a happy
Wow.
birthday today, you can
Yeah.
do so in the chat.
Thank you.
He
Phoenix,
loves
did
it.
you see your shadow, Phoenix?
I didn't, unfortunately. So I don't know, what does that mean if I don't see that? What does that equate to?
If you don't see it,
Yeah.
then that means more winter, I think.
All right. Well, that's kind of sucky right now. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it is Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
I actually thought it
It's
would
a
be
lesser
funny.
holiday, but yeah.
Yeah, definitely on the tier list of holidays. It's definitely down on the D tier list of holidays.
We should have, people should have work off, though, still. Like, if we're going to have
Right.
Juneteenth off, we should celebrate other brown creatures.
Kwanzaa, right? Like you just say, you just start throwing out random holidays.
It's
Like
with that.
even Columbus Day. Like I don't even know. Like why? Okay, cool. I don't need Columbus Day off. It's fine, but whatever. Yeah, there are in the grand pantheon of tier list holidays, U.S. holidays. Groundhog Day is not exactly very high on the list, but it had a nice movie. I actually considered. I thought it'd be kind of funny for like 10 seconds. I thought it'd be funny to actually play last year's episode that we had on Groundhog's Day today, just for fun, just to see how people would react to it, and it could become an annual thing. But that was like a fleeting thought. Anyways. If you are new, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. Join the 139,000, just normal men, almost 140,000. That's great over here on YouTube. The nearly 37,000 wild maniacs over at rumble.com/sidescrollers. And of course, we invite you to join us over at sidescrollersplus.com. As coming up this Thursday, very, very legitimately very excited for this. Thursday afternoon, myself and Cecil are going to be watching the director's cut of the 1989 video game classic, The Wizard. And we'll be doing that over on Side Scrollers Plus. I encourage you to join us. It'll be a great time. Very excited for that. But happening at 2 o'clock Central Time, pretty much right after the show is done. I'll grab a sandwich or something, grab some meat, and then we'll come back and watch some Wizard.
Did you have a crush on Jenny Lewis?
As a kid?
Yeah. No,
I don't
now
know.
it'd be really weird and awful.
Yeah, it would be kind of weird, yeah. I will say this. I think that as a kid, I didn't know what I thought about Jenny Lewis outside of that she was different.
I see.
You know what I mean?
Who's Jenny Lewis?
She in the movie, she's the redhead female character there. That's the love interest of sorts to Fred Savage.
Yeah.
An amazing musician nowadays, by the way. I don't know if you knew that.
Is she? I see she is a musician, yeah.
Big fan of hers.
So she was a child actor, and she appeared in a bunch of different movies. Let me pull up a picture of her really fast. When she was a kid here. And she was in this movie UHF, and now she looks, I don't know. Whatever. This is her.
She looks fine.
Yeah, she's a cute little kid, right? And now she is a rock star here. I guess.
She was a kid with bangs, now an adult with bangs.
Mm-hmm.
The bangs I think the bangs should come back to society a little stronger. Just me personally. Do y'all have any thoughts on this?
You say that, but bangs are secretly very high maintenance. Like if you don't have naturally straight hair, it's a whole nother job.
Okay.
Plus in summer, they like bunch up and scrunch up and curl. They're good in winter if you have straight hair. That's it.
But during summer, you get forehead sweat from your bangs hanging down over. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, listen, I as somebody who has never experienced the bangs, I don't know. I just go off of. I feel like the bang should be a little more prevalent in the adult.
Like this.
But, yeah, that's great. And Chrissy, you look awesome. Blabs, you ever thought about the bangs?
No, I can't have bangs. My hair's too curly and frizzy.
Okay. Thanks, Chrissy. You look
Am I
great
hot
today.
now? Am I hot? Do you have an erection
hot.
now, Craig?
Man, 6 to midnight right now. Let's go.
Wow, I wish more women had bangs.
Wow, that's exactly what I was just doing right
now. My
now.
goal is to just ruin bangs for you.
Listen. Somehow we're gonna find a way to get that in the intro.
We scream while I'm going. Oh, there goes Phoenix powering up again.
I timestamped that.
Oh, thank you for that, Blabs. With that said, we do have we were kind of going back and forth on the Side Scroller Showdown today, and if you guys look at the poll over on YouTube, we have 4 different options for you guys to choose from, which we would love your help in deciding what to be the Side Scroller Showdown today is. Now you can see there's multiple options here. One involving Chrissy versus Chrissy's Frosk versus actual Frosk.
Oh my God. And my finest work.
What's that?
It's my finest work. I'll never top it.
It was pretty spectacular. We have that. We also have your preference, ass versus boobs. That is currently in the lead. So there's a number of different options there on the list, including Epstein versus Prince Andrew fight.
Ooh.
So by all means, vote away. We're going to give you guys like 2 minutes to vote on that, and then we're going to put together our Side Scroller Showdown, and Phoenix will put together a sweet graphic, and we'll make it awesome. So go to vote right now. That is how you guys can be a part of the show. I would love to do it on Rumble. Can't do it on Rumble because there's no option for polls on Rumble, but there is options for crypto, which are great. So make sure you guys use your Rumble wallet over there. We appreciate that. Have you been tipped, or do you do anything over on Rumble, Chrissy?
I do. I stream to Rumble.
Have you
I'm
received any? You
new
received
to
any?
the tip. I haven't let the tips come inside me yet. I'm tentative about that.
Well, it's great to hear that you're reluctant to have the tips come inside you. But
Depends whose tips are they? How big
good
are they?
the big tips are always better, right? If I was a girl, that's exactly how I would brand all of my tips. I would just say, just a tip, 50 from this person or whatever. That's a big tip. Anyways, with all that said, join us over on Side Scrollers Plus and Rumble Premium this Thursday at 2 o'clock when we're watching The Wizard, because somehow we got to that from that conversation, which is great. So we'll give you guys about another minute or so before we make a decision, and then Phoenix, I'll let you make the graphic for that. But it's close. Yep. It's a very close poll right now. All right, right off the bat, man, we're off to a great start here. As Runner says, Craig, I have not received an email for the Real Game Awards. Got a ticket on January 20th. Don't know if they were still available at that time. Also, does a ticket cover a guest? Well, your ticket is for you, which as would be implied. As far as receiving an email, I will send out another email reminding everybody here in the next day or so about everything. But yes, if you got a ticket, that's for you. I'd love to. And the reason it covers you is because food's included in it and stuff. We got to be able to account for all that stuff. So yeah, look forward to seeing you then. Thanks so much, Runner. But speaking of the Real Game Awards, by the way, voting is closed. It is done. So now we are making the show. That's where we're at right now in the phase of that. So Miner says, beautiful Chrissy, how I wish you came on. Hold on. How I wish you came on the show as Frosk and gave Flabs a Frostbite.
Frostbite.
There's a lot of coming on right there, Miner.
Yeah, that's double come. Gross.
Bentley guy says with the 10 says, hey, side scrollers, the rumor is if Phoenix sees his shadow on his birthday, he gets 2 more inches on his Johnson, which is crazy because he's already black.
That's
Happy
true.
Birthday, bud.
Just going out there finding shadows.
Please.
Well, here's one.
Can finally see this fucker. All right.
Dank Apostle says, search for New Hampshire s'more. I'm sorry, Blabs. Go ahead, Blabs.
I don't want to.
Nope, that's not how the game works. Dank Apostle says, search for New Hampshire s'more.
All right. So first, what? No. That is disgusting.
Chrissy, I bet you know what that is.
What is it? What am I looking up?
No.
Cleveland steamer? Hot Carl.
We looked that one up too. All right, so according to Urban Dictionary, a New Hampshire s'more. All right, and I'm literally reading this as is. All right, so first you take a massive shit in a girl's mouth. Then she gets on her knees and gives you head with it still in her mouth.
Yeah.
Who is that good for?
There's more to this though.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
After you bust in her mouth, she spits the jizz covered turd into your mouth, followed by you spitting into her vagina, and then
I'm done with it. No.
Okay.
No.
I don't know why that was.
We were just getting to the good part.
Kept going and going.
Phoenix was almost there.
Hey,
I was just almost there.
ban this guy. Ban him. Dang,
Yeah, this is lunchtime for people.
I know. People are just trying to enjoy their day over here, and we're talking about weird stuff. That's weird. Stop.
That's too many things. That's too many steps.
It's like a whole event.
I'm willing to go along, ideologically, like, all right, let's think about some gross stuff that could happen and have a good laugh. But that's too many. It's passing through too many holes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. See, is there a whole limit when it comes to this, Chrissy? Like,
you get one.
Is it one hole?
If it's one hole plus another material or body byproduct, yeah, you get one hole.
See, thank you, Phoenix. Appreciate that. That's good.
It wasn't even me.
Oh, no.
I made it ask Phoenix.
Blabs was getting excited for that. That's good.
It was like a boing.
All right. Well, great. Thanks for that, everybody. Appreciate that, Dank. Please, somebody ban them. Just kidding. Don't ban them. Hey, guess what? The voting is closed.
Okay.
By 1%. The side scroller showdowns today will be ass versus boobs. Preference. Chrissy, you finished second. Frosk versus Chrissy's Frosk finished with 35% of the vote. Yes.
Which one won? Me or the real Frosk?
Well, no, it was just we would find out later throughout the show. We don't know yet.
To happen.
Yeah.
Ass versus titties is way more important to society.
And the best part is about these assets that we're going to be using. They're both related to Sydney Sweeney, so you're welcome, chat.
Oh, that's excellent. All right. So we'll get the showdown going here as soon as Phoenix is ready for that.
We're ready.
Look at him. Today on the show, we are going to be getting into the absolute insanity that was Hollywood last night with, what is it, Grammys? Is that what it was?
Grammys.
Yeah.
Grammys last
Which
night?
I totally forgot. Again, like every single time they have like these award events or whatever, I don't even know they're happening until like they've almost already been finished. I was like, oh yeah, that happened. Nobody cares.
That's why they need social media so bad, because they'd be completely irrelevant without it.
We're going to be getting into the insanity that is the Epstein files. Somehow we're going to try to find a way to talk about that. It's just the never-ending wormhole of disgusting nature. I had a tweet pop off over the weekend, which I didn't anticipate it happening at all, but I thought it was really interesting. And I was actually passed on to me by a normal man who watches our show, Short in 40. So I want to talk about that as well. It's pretty much about the difference between 90s games and games of today.
Oh, yeah.
And the video has almost 1 million views on it over on X. And I'd like to thank the podcast that made the clip that I posted over on X and monetized. So appreciate that. I'll make about 6 cents off that. Appreciate that. So yeah, and of course, Halo, listen, it's Black History Month, which means Halo is doing the virtue signaling thing that Halo does at the start of every month. I'm looking forward to sharing that with you. So look, lots to get into today. We do have our side scroller showdown. Phoenix, let's see the big matchup. Let's fire it away.
Here we go.
There it is right there. On your left,
Wow.
it comes down to preferences. Chrissy, do you have a preference between the two?
Like for myself or what I like to see on others?
In general, you can take that however you want.
Boobs, because now that I'm a mother,
Yeah.
I see they're fully activated, like they've finally woken up to their true purpose, and I just have more respect for them.
Blabs, you got any thoughts on this?
If I like boobs or ass better?
Yeah. That is the idea of the showdown.
Yeah. I'm trying to, I'm going to say ass.
All right, we're going to do the best thing possible and allow you to vote with your monies with your Super Chats, Direct Donations, Rumble Rants. We will tabulate all of it on our back end, and we will keep you guys abreast throughout the duration
Did you
of the show.
look these all up before we went live? You're like, hold on. Let me go to get all the puns that I know of titties and apply them in 30
It's so
seconds.
tricky because if you have a great ass, that's going to help you from a fashion standpoint. Like you'll look better in outfits. But like you don't need boobs. You don't need great boobs, but like,
Listen.
for your life.
Well, we will let the audience ultimately decide, because in the annals of history, when people look back and they say what truly is superior, they'll look to this episode, the February 2nd episode of
I think
Side
if it's
Scrollers
the
in
annals of
2026.
history, then they'll go with butts.
Yeah, you realize you said that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, going on with the puns, Blabs. Did you,
Chrissy, real quick. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of curious. If it had to be between an uncomfortably large penis or like a belly button nub, what would you have to choose?
For a one night or the rest of my life? What's the situation here?
Oh, good. That is a good question. I'm gonna say the rest of your life.
A light switch or a cucumber?
Uncomfortably large.
Uncomfortably large?
Good Lord.
I'd go with uncomfortably large because you can at least regulate how much you're, you could just be like, I can't cram all that gram. I gotta, I gotta set up a machine that keeps me from going all the way down. I gotta sit on a high chair or something. A light switch, there's no, what are we am I gonna make him wear a strap on like an idiot? And I'm like, we're both not into
Phoenix,
this.
why did you ask this question?
Because I always choose uncomfortably large in my personal life. I just wanted to know what Chrissy thought.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I
look.
like this whole little conversation. I timestamped it as little dick versus big dick.
Oh, that's good. Thank
Uncomfortably
you,
large,
Labs.
yeah.
That's good. That's good. Well, the voting is rolling in right now as Cthulhu Wifey says, I
being
vote
too
boobs.
smart or too rich. Be like, oh God, this is such a problem.
Fainting. Cthulhu Wifey says, I vote boobs because more than a handful and you're asking for trouble. And why does Phoenix look like the cool uncle who visits and lets you ride his motorcycle and your dad is disappointed in?
Because I'm exactly that.
That's
That's why.
for boobs right there. Dr. T.S. King says, in the ancient debate, there's only one answer. The behind is able to be done by anyone, but a nice pair of jubblies is evidence of a kind of loving maker.
Aww.
Put my money towards boobs.
And can I add to this little
Yes.
thing here? I think it should be that the other asset is completely vacant. So if
God.
you choose boobs, that you are straight,
no ass?
no butt at all
Like
is
an ironing
completely
board?
flat.
How is that
Yeah.
fair?
I think you've got to choose between them. It can't be, well, a little healthy. It's you pick one or the other.
Because that tells me you're an ass person.
Incorrect.
Wow.
Dick person. No, I'm a boob guy.
And you'd be okay with just no ass, like literally
Well, as opposed to completely flat, Yeah.
All right. Hayden came in and says ass because ass. The 20, thank you very much for that, Hayden. Devil's Messenger says, love to see Chrissy here and see her gamer girl evolution. I hope at some point you try Dead by Daylight or Conan Exiles. What games have you lined up for the near future?
Oh, well, my favorites are games such as Untitled Goose Game and
I played that one. That one's fun.
I beat the game. I brought the bell to the dirt hole. And my stepson is getting me into Castle Crashers now.
Ooh.
So that's fun. Because you can get a pet to follow you around.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
These are good
I've
games.
played a lot. I've played, what's the one with the little black cartoon girl? Amanda's Adventure World or something. I did one with, creepy liminal spaces. I hated that. I really like Water Park Simulator because I'm making a water park now called Wet Supremacy. And it's like a Nazi-themed water park. Like the slides are in the shape of a swastika. It's really fun.
Oh, I'd be there every weekend. This is very exciting.
It's so fun.
On that, Shane O'Mac came in with a 20. He says, melons are great, but one big chest and no bottom is awkward. Booty all the way. Thank you so much, Shane O'Mac, with the 20. Young Stuff says, I'll take A-cups all day. Give me that booty. Give me the booty the best. Thank you, Young Stuff. Yeti came in and says, well, the weather outside is frightful, but these smoked ribs are so delightful. Yum, yum, yum. Thank you so much, Yeti. Barry Dixon Butts says, I'd like to think I'm an ass man myself. Well, thank you, Barry Dixon Butts. Good to know. There's 10 for that. And A Serious Man says, in boobs versus bottom, the real feat is having the best of both. I'll take the back.
That's five
He said
for
that
ass
back.
then.
Not like he prefers a back. He's a butt man.
Yeah, I like the idea of him just preferring the back. He's like, ooh, that spine. Ooh, yum.
That's a
All
back.
right, where are we at right now, Phoenix, with our with this just off the initial push right off the bat?
Here we go.
Oh, 37-15. All right.
What? Okay.
All right, the butt is in the lead right now of the battle of boobs versus butt. All right, well, we'll see how this goes throughout the duration of the show. Thank you very much for that. As hard-hitting as that is, this is super hardcore journalism on our show. It is time, friends, to get into it. It is your favorite segment, my favorite segment, everybody in the world's favorite segment. I'll get through it, Phoenix.
Yeah, you got it.
It's time for hard news. Whew, made it. Thank God. Thank God I made it. All right. Speaking of making it, February 14th is right around the corner, which is Valentine's Day. Also a low-tier holiday in the grand pantheon of holidays. I think.
Really?
Oh, yes. I think
Such a man.
so stupid. Listen. Let me give you the typical, if I truly loved you, I'd show you every day instead of stopping down
you
one
don't.
day a year. But you don't. So, as a great meal, Chrissy, what would you expect for a wonderful meal on Valentine's Day?
Oh, like go to a nice steakhouse and we split it.
Split the steak?
Split the tab because you're taking each other out. You're each other's Valentine.
That's a nice thought.
So yeah, steak, like a nice ribeye,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe some kind of a I don't want to say like truffle butter, but like a butter on top, some kind of a fun butter, and then like a fun dessert.
Wait, isn't all butter
Cappuccino.
fun?
No, sometimes they're in like they're still cold in the packets at the diner, and you're like, what's the point of this? I
That's a
gotta
good point.
put them in my armpits for a minute to get them to warm up. But yeah,
I'm with you. Like I do think that butter should be fun.
yeah,
that's
truffle fries are really fun, but not everybody likes them. So
Yeah.
I will always remind people that on Valentine's Day you can have candlelit dinner at White Castle. Like everyone keeps forgetting this little classic. It's a real thing.
This is true. And also, the fast food restaurant getting into the foray of Valentine's Day leads us to our story of McDonald's. Mickey D's is getting into the world of love on Valentine's Day, as they have offered for the first time with your chicken McNuggets, Chrissy, you can get high-end caviar to go along with this. This is
that
new
feels
thing.
safe.
what?
McDonald's is giving away McNuggets with caviar.
There's no
on
way it's
Valentine's
high end.
Day. I just have a hard time.
I do really want to try this.
McNugget caviar.
Yeah, I gotta be.
I
honest.
would rather a New Hampshire s'more. That does not
This is
sound.
this is a fantastic gimmick, though. This is like really funny.
I'm with you on that. It is kind of funny. The fast food giant announced it has partnered with Paramount Caviar to create McNugget caviar kits that will drop at 11 a.m. Eastern on Tuesday, February 10th. The release is online only and supplies are limited right there. So each kit,
That's cute.
it includes 1 ounce of McNugget caviar made with berry sturgeon roe, that's fish eggs, and a $25 arch card to purchase McNuggets, plus creme fraiche? Is that what that's called? Creme fraiche? And a mother of pearl caviar spoon.
Wow.
I mean, there's your truffle. You can make truffle fries as well, Chrissy. I'm just saying, you got
Ooh.
McNuggets, caviar, and
When you put
mini
it on a
cheeseburger.
plate, it really looks fancy.
I'm with you on that. Let's see the video here over on TikTok. It looks like. All right, let's see what we got here. I don't want to
Food
play with.
poisoning.
Okay, this is not working. That's fine. We'll go back, I guess. But I don't know. Is this something that would entice you, Chrissy?
It's funny. I think I would enjoy doing that. Like, I don't know, maybe Valentine's Day lunch or like the week of leading up to it. Like, hey, here's a fun gimmicky thing. It's ultimately going to bring more business to McDonald's because they'll be like, oh, yeah, let's go that week because we'll just try it.
Do you think? Have you guys ever had caviar before?
Yeah.
Your thoughts on caviar?
Well, the circumstance was when I worked at a hedge fund, like pre-economic collapse. They took us on this sick Christmas trip. Like it was our office and the London office. We were at the freaking Virgin Gorda Islands in a yacht, and like they put it on a surfboard and floated it out to us. And I was like, I don't know what this is. I'm just gonna eat my body weight in it because I know it's rich people food. And so I was like, I guess it's good because it's expensive. That was the only time I've had it, and that was a long time ago.
Did you like it?
I was just more like, wow, look where I am. This is so neat.
Yeah. Phoenix, you strike me as a guy who's not really into the caviar.
No, I've never had it. No, I don't. I can't even imagine what it tastes like. Have you had it, Craig?
I've had it once, but I'll
Okay.
tell you what. I bet Blabs has had caviar before.
I don't think I've had it actually.
Okay.
Or maybe I have it. I can't remember.
You'd remember. It just tastes like salt.
It's
That's
very
pretty much it. It's
Oh,
just
okay.
like little tiny balls of fish salt.
You do know what little tiny balls taste like, don't you?
I love them. Just salty balls. I love it. It's great. All in my mouth.
Wow. Gargling them all and everything.
But caviar, I don't know. To me, it's one of those things that sounds really luxurious, I guess. But in reality, it's pretty much the grossest thing. If you see how it's made, they slice these fish open, and the salty balls just come.
Oh,
Are you not familiar with this?
I thought they just laid them like eggs.
Wait, what?
Chicken.
Really?
They don't just poop them out.
That's not
And
how
someone
they're
just
harvested.
catches
no.
them behind them.
Like
No.
a bucket. All
Yeah.
right, go. I'm ready.
Oh, that's sad.
No.
poor Kristen.
Let me just show you this. This is, I'll just show you this thumbnail here, and you can kind of figure this out right there. They just literally slice the fish open. It's like,
Oh, oh my God, there's so many.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
are going to be all his
Pussy ever ate.
babies.
look at this.
Her
Here you go.
babies.
Here's a short of this, and this is going to really make you rethink how
Oh
you.
no.
Look at
Oh
this.
my God, it's a shark.
Look at this.
Oh my God, he just opened it like it was pants.
like it zipped it right open. Yep, and that's how you get it right
no.
there. That's right. Yum, yum, yum. Give me some, huh?
I'm over caviar now.
Does it make you feel bad to know that you were just shoveling that shit in your face?
It
while
does.
you're sitting on the
it does
island?
make me feel bad.
All
Well,
the
it's fine. I
babies.
got fired from that job, so it all worked out.
Oh, that's good. That's excellent. That's well. I'm glad that you've realized the errors of your way. Chat, is caviar okay? I mean, it's I don't know. For me, it's just such a. It seems like something you'd eat in like 1912 and be like, yeah, you know what I mean? It's. I feel like we're past caviar at this point,
It's
right?
not a functional food. It's like, who has time to like what is it? You need what's its chief thing? It's saltiness. Like if you have a salty craving, there's like 10 other things you'll go for more easily.
Right.
Including salt. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like salt. I don't know, a Cheez-It. I'd rather have Cheez-Its than, or something like
yeah.
that. Just saying. It's weird. Well, anyways, by the way, each those kits that we're talking about, the kits are being offered at no cost, with McDonald's covering the price of the premium product. Fans need to act quickly once they drop, because there's only going to be a limited supply. I'm curious how many they're actually going to be making here. Was it 1,000, 5,000, 200? You know, with it being only an online thing. But there you go. Listen, luxury isn't dead there, ladies and gentlemen. If you're looking for that place to go, you want to get some McNuggets and a little bit of caviar, it's available for you starting February 11th. Which, by the way, I would like to point out, I was eating really, really well until snowpocalypse this past week here in Texas, when the entire state shut down for 5 days. And my diet went out the shit. And we were actually out as after everything was kind of melting off. And we stopped at McDonald's for the first time in forever. And I actually had a McNugget for the first time in probably 20 years.
What? Why haven't you been having nuggets for 20 years?
No, I've had
To be
plenty of
healthy?
nuggets, just not the McNugget.
Okay.
You know, because when I was growing up, the McNugget was like, there was like 4 shapes of McNuggets, and one of them had this like big old, it was pretty gross. I
Boot?
remember having them as a kid.
It's
and I
the
was like,
boot, the egg, the circle. Why do I know this? And
The
then like
boot.
the nugget shape, the like sort of square-ish shape.
well, the boot always had like a little piece of fat at the end of it or something like that. It was always gross. I was never really a big fan of the boot one. It kind of turned me off. Anyways, I had a McNugget over the weekend. Actually, I had 3 McNuggets over the
They
weekend.
used to be so much better when we were kids. Now they're like,
I mean,
it's
they're
like-
still fucking good.
it's like
I'm just saying,
butt
they're still good after I had my McNugget. But could they be better with caviar?
sure.
I don't know. Maybe I'll need to rush out to McDonald's and give it a go. Who knows? All right. Maverick Marty came into the force, says the ass is accentuated by the hips. That being said, both ass and fun breasts must be made in balance with the rest of the booty, or it looks awkward. I'm putting 2 towards each. Mahong. All right. Thank you, Maverick Marty. Mahong to you, my friend. There's 2 for each. Let's see. SCX RL1 that says, hey, man, like Foxay. Okay.
That says Phoenix. Can you fucking read, dude?
Wait, that says Phoenix?
Yeah, Phoenix.
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 Can I even read, Blabs? Are you serious?
Can't
That's
you get down with the slang, home
It's written weirdly.
Yeah, like how? What are you talking about? Can you even read? No, I can't read that.
Well, I know you can't read proper English and you can't
You're
read
right.
slang
Why would I be
either,
able to
so-
read that?
Well, I don't know, because it was more stupid, so I thought you'd be able to understand it.
Because I'm a dummy.
Yes.
Okay, well, go ahead, Blabs.
I'm mad like Phoenix. You and me like had like the same man B-Day man on Friday. Turned 30 like on the 30. Is this like the last decade to like get wild with? I heard 30 is a new 22. Boba, 10 for bibs. See how I can read that?
Way to go, Blabs.
Good
By the way,
reading.
that was Kay's picture, I think, as an avatar. Did anyone else notice that? I think that was
I did.
Kay. Yeah.
Case changing the game. Brian says, bust for the win. The babies need to feed. Thank you very much.
Aw.
Samurai Knight says, tits are ass. Billy Gunn's theme starts hit. I'm an ass man. Okay, he's an ass man. So that's 2 for ass. Ranger George says, Billy Gunn might have been an ass man, but my money's on the boobies. There's 10 for that. Commodore Fan, thank you guys very much. Commodore Fan says, Mahong normal, man. I'll take big boobs as the booty usually comes with them as a bonus. Plus, boobs are awesome to snuggle up to in bed as a pillow on cold nights. By the way, I like
So
to
our
point out,
butts, you just gotta flip her around.
Just hope she doesn't fart in your face. Yeah.
Or you flip around and do a Dutch oven.
I will say this. I want to point out that this was Blab's idea today. The ass versus boobs.
A very good
thing.
idea.
Yeah,
You're
it's-
all welcome.
Yeah. Dan says 20, or for 20 says, you know what I'm going to say, I'm going to be guilty for saying is, I'm the ass man. I like boobs too, but I can't stop looking at the beautiful woman with a nice booty. 20 on the booty. All right, man. This is getting there. Modest Rat says, hey, bada bing.
Butts are easier for more people to like because you're going to, as a population, see more butts than you will boobs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
See more butts.
Modest Rat says, hey, bada bing. As the great philosopher Sir Mix-a-Lot once said, I like big butts and I cannot lie. It is by far the best asset. Put down one more for the asses. Arrivederci, mi amigos. Blabzo fired. Thank you, Modest Rat. Appreciate that. Nintendo says, hey, now February 14th is my birthday, and that makes it the highest tier holiday. Well, 20 on the chest bazookas. This is very divided today. This is pretty outstanding. Dr. T says, I will, for one, always go for the hoo-haws because the big behind fills the hand, but big fronts fill the soul.
Oh,
You guys are pretty
he needs mommy.
Hash Brown's bringing it back to the story. He says, I've had caviar before. It's actually not terrible tasting. I kind of liked it. However, it is definitely not worth the cost. Thank you, Hash Browns, for keeping it on topic. Joey says, I vote for breast. Breasts are the givers of nourishment to the young child and the toy for us normal men.
And then it's the accurate answer because everyone has a butt. It's not exclusive to women.
True, and like a tranny could have a convincing butt. You
Bingo.
go, oh no.
It's very easy to be deceived by that. If you just did a bunch of butt shots, there's a good chance at some point you're going to pick a dude's butt. There's a good chance.
You know, that's a game we should play on the show.
Yes, we should.
Yes.
Just get a bunch of butts.
Yeah.
Blabs, can you get a bunch of pictures of butts?
And then turn them around.
And we can, and it'll be Phoenix and Chrissy's job to determine if it's a guy or a girl.
All right, I'll submit mine.
I'll try and help you out on this, Blabs.
Okay, no, you're
got
gonna
a
play.
bunch of
You're gonna play the
websites
game,
that are-
Phoenix.
No, I'm going to see if I can find a resource for her.
Oh, okay, sounds good.
He's gonna go
Henry
take a
Davis
picture of his
says,
butt.
I think the real hard-hitting question is, does a man dig a super skinny or ripped lady or softer curvy look? Disclaimer, not overly large. Oh, thank you for the disclaimer, Henry. Appreciate that. That is a hard-hitting question. Do you like the ripped or super skinny girl? I'd like girls that don't want to kick my ass or couldn't kick my ass, just personally.
But you're gigantic, so that's never going to happen.
That's true. I am 6'4". Yeah. And give it up for Little Dutch. By the way, the wall is clear, not for long. We're adding a new color this month. A new color, new month, new wall. Little Dutch came in with the 55 euros. There you go. Says, sadly, I don't have time to watch this live, but I did quickly want to show some support. Have a great show and see you another time. Hail, Chrissy. Thank you, Little Dutch, with the 55 euro monies going on the wall. First one on the wall in the month of February right there. Thank you very much for that, Little Dutch. Outstanding. All right.
What do they have to do to get a Post-it?
50 or over goes on the wall.
Wow.
Yeah. It's good stuff. So real quick, let's get a calculation, Phoenix, of where we're at right now. We'll read the rest of your Super Chats, Direct Donations, and Rumble rants throughout the duration of the show. Phoenix, where are we at while I put Little Dutch on the wall?
Here we go. And Blabs, by the way, I sent you a quiz that might be exactly what we're looking for. Here's the results so far. 75 to
There we go.
big old titties and 66 for the ass. That's what we got right now. That's still very close.
The back
Very,
titties.
very close. Yeah, the old back titties.
Excellent.
All right.
Well, make your voice heard. Thank you, Phoenix. Appreciate
I have
that.
a solution to all of our problems.
Oh.
Just put stick-on nipples on your butt.
This is a brilliant idea.
That's what makes Chrissy who she is, and I love it. Outstanding. All right. Let's go and move on. We appreciate your support. Oh, by the way, Blaz, real quick. Sorry. Harriet Tubman did come in.
Oh, okay. Harriet Tubman, gang for 10 says Black History Month. Nah, I'm stealing that she is. It's Tub Gang Month now. Tub Gang run this biatch. You know what I'm saying? Gang, tubs out. Face bathtub.
Reading the emojis is really good.
Thank you.
That's excellent. Excellent.
Face
But before we move on, Vescorbino also going on the wall with 50 non-American monies says with the leet speak right there of boobs. Thank you, Vescorbino. Let's go. Vescorbino going on the wall. Love to see that. Great to see you, friend. Vescorbino number 2 on the wall this month. Before we move on to our next story, Vescorbino. There we go. Let's get him on the wall. Love that. Hey, do me a favor. Look at that. Look at that, Vescorbino.
Wow.
That's wonderful. That's a blue one right there. All right, we're going to talk about the Grammys here in just a second. I'm sorry. Just in advance. Sorry about that. That's rough. Chrissy, did you watch the Grammys at all yesterday?
No. Was it yesterday?
Last night. Yeah.
What are the irrelevants up to now? I say that as an irrelevant myself.
At the end of the day, aren't we all just irrelevant? Right? Blabs, did you watch the Grammys? This seems like something you'd be interested in. Oh, no. No? Okay. Well, it happened last night, and it was more or less, I'm guessing, 3 hours long? 3 hours presentation or something, I guess? 3 hours of just constant beat you over the head with no ice. That was the whole idea here. As Bad Bunny was apparently the guy who won like Album of the Year or something, which Grammys is a musical award show, right? I think that's right.
Yes.
Homer Simpson won one in the early 90s, and then he threw it in the trash, which says a lot about that. I remember that episode of The Simpsons. But Bad Bunny makes Grammy history as stars protest against ICE here. We're not going to watch. I also think it's kind of funny that the must-see moments from the Grammys is 1 minute and 6 seconds long. I find there immense irony right there with that. But Bad Bunny has become the first Latin artist to win the Album of the Year, blah, 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 blah. He got up on stage, and I don't want to play it because we're probably going to get flagged for something for using it. But he dedicated the award to immigrants, quote, who leave their homeland and their country to follow their dreams.
Yeah, stealing all the money from this country. That's some dream.
I have such a hard time trying to figure out why it's so hard to put the word illegal in front of it. Because really that's where a lot of this comes from, right? Stupid
leftists go, no human is illegal. And it's like, okay, but you coming over here is breaking the law and not going through the right channels. And it pisses off all the people who did it the right way.
Right. And I think that's the most legal immigrants. They are the ones who are most pissed about all this. We've seen this talked about quite a bit from people who are legal immigrants. They say, man, dude, like I had to wait 8 freaking years to do this right. And they're the ones who are pissed the most.
The most upset about it are the ones who it really doesn't affect their life at all. It's like these grandstanding coastal elites. And it's just like, they're not living in this world where they have to deal with the illegals. They're not like, they're not walking around New York City seeing them stay at hotels. They're very much insulated from having to deal with any of these problems.
Well, there's 100% truth in that. And we're going to get to the idea of these people living on coastal elites here in just a second, as Bad Bunny was not the only person to speak about this. But interesting. I thought this was actually very interesting here. And there's a lot of things tied to this. So the Grammys was last night. Bad Bunny is also performing at halftime of the Super Bowl next week. And Phoenix, I'm sure you can speak a little bit to this. This guy says, if you don't think he was given this in some deal between the NFL and the Grammys to drive viewership for the Super Bowl halftime show, you don't know how shitty entertainment business works right here. Phoenix, you got any thoughts on that?
Yeah, that was from Anthony Cumia there. Shout out to Anthony. Yeah, that's really not beyond the realm of possibilities. A lot of times these things are all in sync with PR and the direction of where we need to get things. I'd be curious to see who is hosting the Super Bowl. Is it whoever was doing the Grammys? Same network? Because that would not be shocking either.
Let's see, what network is the Super Bowl on?
I can testify on that point. I used to work for the president of the International Emmys for 6 years, and this is a job I had where I got fired from right before. Well, during the pandemic, I got fired because I wouldn't get vaccinated, and but he wanted to fire me before that anyway for January 6th. The point is, I saw the inner workings of who gets awards and why. And it was the year, I don't know if you guys remember the year that Andrew Cuomo got an Emmy for his like amazing job during the pandemic for his like broadcasts. Like that was entertainment or something. And I said to my boss, I was like, dude, you know who you should give the Emmy to, who has created a live entertainment? The president and CEO of Zoom, because how many shows are using Zoom? All the late night shows are using Zoom. I'm like, he should get the Emmy. And he was like, nobody knows who that is. And I was like, oh, it's a circle jerk. Got it.
Yes, absolutely. Well, there's definitely truth to that. By the way, the Super Bowl is on NBC and Peacock, but who is obviously a big NFL partner. But CBS also, which is the Grammys were on CBS last night. The CBS also, like all the networks are massive NFL partners. They all have games with the NFL, and they all spend literal billions of dollars. So yeah, there's definitely something to that idea. But you mentioned the coastal elites last night. There was also Billie Eilish. She was on stage, and she wanted to let you know that there's no illegal human because we're all on stolen land, right?
Oh,
that's kind of the phrase that you've seen, which I'm going to play this really fast. This is from Drew Pavlo over on X. He said, exciting news. I've decided to move to Billie Eilish's $6 million Malibu mansion because no human being is illegal on stolen land. Here is the clip of this.
Damn.
We've got the Billie Eilish in the background
Big
here.
news, everybody. I've decided today to move into Billie Eilish's $6 million Malibu beachside mansion. She announced today at the Grammys that no human being is illegal on stolen land.
No one is illegal on stolen land.
So I'm going to be making the trip to America. I'm packing my bags right away.
I love this.
$6 million Malibu mansion.
I'm with you. I think we should coordinate with this guy, and everybody should just show up and see how quickly we get booted.
I would love to be a squatter over there. That looks beautiful.
Oh my God. It's so good. So good. If this guy actually follows through with it, my God, this would be spectacular. I'm sure it's just a social
viral.
Yeah.
Mentioned no human being is illegal. So I want to thank everybody who's believed in me on this journey. I really can't wait to move in. It's now my house. I want to thank Billie Eilish as well for her generosity. Thank you so much.
That's excellent. Kata, friend of the show over here, posted over this, said by a millionaire who lives on stolen land in a room full of people who benefit from slave labor.
All these people are hypocrites the minute if they've ever locked a door. Then you're already a hypocrite.
Yeah.
Done.
Or had security with them ever.
Right.
That's it.
And pointed out once again, by the way, somebody who worries about security, her own security here, by the way, just a quick little side note. Billie Eilish does have a restraining order against a man who illegally entered her home.
Uh-oh.
So just to kind of point that out, he tried to go in her home, but he is illegal apparently and needs a restraining order. But hey, whatever. No human is illegal. Also, just as a quick side note about the Grammys, they do require valid ID. They do require a name on the list, and they do have security checkpoints. But apparently borders are only bad when they protect non-elites over here. So
yeah, why didn't they let in a bunch of illegals to A, pad the audience, B, like feed them food, and who knows, give them swag bags. They sure need them.
Oh my God, how great would that have been? Like instead of holding the Grammys every year, they just put all that money that would have gone towards the Grammys towards, I don't know, providing houses for all of these illegal immigrants that they want to help out because no human is illegal, so let's help them out. Or maybe just providing food or helping them cross the border. Or there's so many different other ways that they could have helped outside of putting on a Hollywood circle jerk award show.
Adopt a couple. Yeah, bring them into your house.
That's one of my favorite videos ever. Is the people walking around talking about. They go up to the houses that have the no stolen, no human is illegal if we're all in stolen land signs in their yard or something, and they go up to the house and they're like, with a clipboard, making it look all official. And they're like, do you want to sign this protest to make sure that all humans are illegal? And they're like, absolutely. And they're like, by the way, we have Juan and Rico over here. They just came over from Nicaragua and they need a place to stay. Can you help them out? They're like, well, and it's just putting that hypocrisy right in their face. It's great. Also found this from Damani Felder over on X. Says, I'm old enough to remember when a group of 50 illegals got shipped to Martha's Vineyard in 2022, and those rich, white, no human is illegal liberals wasted no time calling the authorities and getting every last one of them removed with zero due process in less than 48 hours.
That was so great.
One of the best, chess moves ever. I think was that done by Texas?
Was that DeSantis?
Yeah, was it DeSantis? I'm not quite sure, but it was either Texas or Florida. But
I think it was Texas.
Whoever did it was great. I understand why these award shows happen, right? Because it's such a part of the system, right? We all understand that, and they're not just going to go away, right? Because there are the frauds, the moms who. They love this stuff. They just nom, gobble it up. I think I saw 15 million people watch this last night. What? What are we doing?
Why?
But I don't know. That's kind of where we're at. I saw this as well. This is hilarious because it's true. Grammy artist on stage and off stage here. This young lady with her, I don't really know what this is. I guess this is her award here that she has.
I just want to say thank you. And I also want to say ICE. Dude, where's security? How did they even get in? It's 2026 at the Grammys. Why is security not doing their job? I know, you're welcome. You're welcome. Aren't I so good? I cannot believe they let them in. Did they even have an invitation or show their ID at the door? What the You can't just let anybody into the Grammys.
Chrissy, I'm sure in your comedy career, you've met a lot of people who are one way on stage and totally different off stage.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Do you see this type of behavior quite a bit?
It's tricky to yeah. I mean, other comedians can suss this out, but it's tough as a watcher of comedy to differentiate between an on-stage persona and an offstage personality. But I guess with Twitter, no, you can figure out who somebody is pretty quickly. I think of Whitney Cummings when she's just somebody who very pretty, a great career, but very fair weather. And I've learned Andrew Schultz is kind of this way too recently, just gonna go where the wind blows. Then oh, it's edgy. It's in vogue now to sound kind of based. And I just remember beginning of last year, I think she helped ring in New Year's last year, and she was talking about oh, who wears masks anymore? She was saying all stuff that we were all saying in 2020. And I'm oh, but it's safe for her to say it now. She's literally risking nothing. And then I found a bunch of her old tweets, everywhere she performed, you had to be vaccinated, you had to be masked up. Fans of hers were I wasn't sure about getting vaccinated, but I really wanted to see Whitney Cummings, so I got vaccinated. And I'm this is horrible. And it's just what infuriates me is the handful of comedians who put their asses on the line. Nobody really knows or cares about, but then somebody who's more of a household name can be oh, the vaccines don't work in 2025, 2026. And everyone's yay, based. And you're what?
Well, and that's just it. They get brought in. Everyone goes, oh, look at Whitney Cummings. Oh, look at her. She's great. She's learned,
She's saying things that we say.
Right. We saw this as well. Billie Eilish logic here over on X says no one is illegal on stolen land. So you're giving back our stolen land over here? No, it means anyone can come here. We don't want more people on our stolen lands. Shut the fuck up, racist. It's just that's how that turns into that so quickly. Frank Stallone, Sylvester Stallone's brother. He's a pretty base dude. by the way, I think there's a lot of closeted based Hollywood folks out there. And I think that a lot of, Sly Stallone is one of them. But he kind of went off on the whole thing. We saw this a few years ago when it came to Ricky Gervais talking about just get your award and get off stage, thank your God and then get out of here. But he went on a little rant when it comes to this as well. Good old Frankie Stallone.
Good afternoon, people. Well, they're at it again. Puke Springsteen, Jane Fonda, now Molly Ringwald, John Lizagamo, and Lady Gaga. It's really nice. You're on stage in another country and you're putting your own country down on stuff you know nothing about. These officers are out there doing their job, rounding up bad people. But the problem is innocent, stupid people get involved and make it worse and get hurt. And unfortunately, some have been killed. Okay? If you weren't out there impeding these arrests, things wouldn't turn out like they have. And for Bruce Springsteen, this song, I heard it, it's horrific. It's horrible. I wish he would just retire. Puke Springsteen. And,
you get what he's saying. Just the idea of people are just impeding, and that's what's getting them in trouble. It goes back to the classic fuck around, find out. You go in a situation, you want to get in the way, and all of a sudden you end up dead. And people get upset about that. And it's funny because there's a local high school. And I live in Texas. And it's apparently just happened about 30 minutes ago. There was a local high school that was going to have an ICE walkout here. And what was interesting about this, word got wind about it. It got passed around social media over the weekend, and the parents were like, "Fuck this! This is not Minnesota, right? We are not in Minnesota. This shit ain't happening." And it turns out that this whole walkout was orchestrated. The idea of the walkout was orchestrated by a local political activist. So it's not even a student. This is just some fucking 30-something-year-old dude looking to cause trouble, infiltrating high schools. And that's, I don't know if it happened or not, or if it's still happening. Apparently it's supposed to happen at 11:30 Central Time.
And what high school kid is not going to be on board for walking out for any reason?
Right.
Well, they know that. And then they know they have the optics of seeing all these kids leaving schools. They have got all that nice montage to show that the youth is not behind this, etc. So they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Look how passionate about politics the youth is.
Right. And once again, the idea of kids are ruled by emotion. So you're going to have an emotional response, and they're fed this propaganda of, oh, look, they just killed this person for no reason. They're just out here shooting people in the streets. And having to have that conversation with a 13, 14, 15-year-old kid, be like, listen. And by the way, they all think they know everything. Right. Mm-hmm. So having this conversation, be like, listen, you really, truly don't know dog shit. Just want to point this out. That's a conversation you have to have, but it's being literally infiltrated right into the schools from these political folks who have been out of high school. They just had their 20-year anniversary, 20-year reunion, and guess what? They weren't liked in high school either. So it's insane. Well, give it up for Frank Stallone. We also did have one little truth post from our president. Speaking of, I believe our president is joining us right now. Phoenix, would you like to read this post as Donald Trump?
Let's see here. The Grammy Awards are the worst, virtually unwatchable. CBS is lucky not to have this garbage litter their airwaves any longer. The host, Trevor Noah, hate that guy, whoever he may be, is almost as bad as Jimmy Kimmel. Bad man, hate him, maybe have touched diddled kids. At the low ratings Academy Awards, Noah said incorrectly about me that Donald Trump, fearless leader, and Bill Clinton spent time on Epstein Island. Wrong. I can't speak for Bill, but I have never been to Epstein Island nor anywhere close, and until tonight's false and defamatory statement have never been accused of being there, not even by the fake news media. Noah, a total loser, better get his facts straight and get them straight fast. It looks like I'll be sending my lawyers to sue this poor, pathetic, talentless dope. of an MC. Sad when you think about it, very sad. And suing him for plenty of money. Ask little George Slopadopoulos and others how that all worked out. Also, ask CBS. Get ready, Noah. I'm going to have some fun with you. President DJT, love him.
I love this because if he doesn't do this, I mean, yes, it's great in and of itself. But if he doesn't do this, they're all going to do it. I mean, they probably already are all doing it. So it'll put a stop to some of it.
Well, keeping in mind that that wasn't it Jimmy Kimmel just this past week. I mean, we have our shirt over here talking about the shirt that Jimmy Kimmel had 2, 3, 4 weeks ago. The Donald Trump is a whatever shirt, and we actually made a response shirt to that as well. The Jimmy Kimmel diddling kids shirt, which was totally fair use and security. So
just jokes.
We had a lot of people pick that up. Thank you guys very much for that.
Wait, where's this shirt?
It's over on sidescrollersmerch.com.
Let me look at it.
If you like to check it out, I'll pull it up and you can pick it up. It was originally going to be a one-day shirt, but people enjoyed it so much that we kept it up. So you can pick it up right here. Jimmy Kimmel is going to diddle kids.
Is gonna diddle kids, a future tense.
Yeah. Future tense, right? So you can pick that up right now over at sidescrollersmerch.com, as well as a bunch of other, which is good.
There's one here of like a terrible drawing. Why is this a shirt?
Well, that terrible drawing is Phoenix's favorite picture ever. And that terrible drawing is the one that Blabs did. So
yeah, I'm a fantastic drawer. So don't worry.
Sorry.
It's good. That's okay. Well, hey, Winterfell came in with the $49.99. This is the super rich who live in liberal castles and have all the security can buy lecturing. All the security money can buy lecturing us on immigration is pure irony. This is for the wives, my wife's amazing bottom. Let's go, Winterfell. $49.99 for his wife's bottom.
Ooh, all right. We're getting
Crowd
close again.
Came in with the 20. Says, can't beat the jiggle boobs. There you go. In today's battle, side-scroller showdown of ass versus boobies. It's good. Nathan says, I mean, these celebrities can relate to these illegals because they get everything in their lives for free. $4.99 for the back door right there. Thank you. Jeden says, hey, Chrissy, I am not a fan of you. I do hope you and your child are well. Thank you. This is what the right is about. Really don't think you're funny, but I do wish you long, happy, prosperous lives.
Jadine, why don't you bring some of these super chats over to my channel? You can go on and on about how you don't like me.
Yeah. You can just yell.
Yeah.
Just with $20 at a time.
Thank you.
Bentley
I wish all my haters were this generous.
Nice. Bentley came in with a 10, says, today Bruce Springsteen looks like a 70-year-old dyke version of Megan Rapinoe with a breast reduction. I shared a photo of him on Side Scrollers Plus. With all that said, go team boobs. Thank you very much. By the way, this is Winterfell going on the wall just a shit ago. We also have this from Henry, says, hard-hitting question number 2. Are you a freak that likes the BBLs or the Tata jobs, or are you a normal man who likes them natural firm?
Ooh.
Oh, thank you. It's a good question. I'm a fan of El Natural personally.
I would be if I were a man, I'd be too distracted to enjoy a BBL because I'd be like, is this going to start leaking? Did you get this done in the Dominican Republic? Like, did you go cheap on these cheeks?
I didn't know what a BBL was. I Googled it.
I still don't know what it is.
It was like Big Bash League, which is like some sports thing of cricket. But then if you scroll down, it means...
Yeah, we're talking about cricket.
No. Brazilian butt lift.
Yeah, Brazilian butt lift.
It's about
boobs
cricket.
or cricket.
All these cricket playing ladies.
Cricket in Australia.
If cricket wins, we've got a very gay audience.
Marmalin came in with the Rumble Wallet tip. See, Chrissy, this is why you got to get in on Rumble Wallet with the Bitcoinage over here. With the $50 of Bitcoin, just says tits.
Ooh.
Love having Chrissy on. Glad to see you got the squint specs. Thank you, Marmalin. Appreciate that. More bouncing boobies for everybody. Marmalin.
I don't think she's wearing a bra.
I don't know.
Maybe she's just wearing a strapless bra, like a tube top. I'd have to.
Yeah. You'd have to go to find out.
Yeah.
These are wonderful questions that I just don't know the answer to. But they very are jiggly, and she's been very good for us. So thank you for that, Marmalin.
Who is she? Have you ever found out who she is?
No idea.
You should send her a side scroller shirt.
We absolutely should. Yeah. I don't think she'd be a big fan of the show, just personally. We also have Hayden Wayne says the first 2 votes for ass ended up to 40, just a calculation error. A nice ass is usually accompanied by nice hips, thighs, and legs. Boobs are great, but the ass can be attained by most with hard enough work. Thank you, Hayden. There's 20 for that.
But similarly, you could ruin a nice pair of boobs by being overweight too. Like if you're not respecting your chest area, not doing push-ups. I mean, it's harder to ruin boobs.
These are listen. I learn more every time you're on the show, Chris.
And what I could teach you too is like if you want to know if God hates you, the Lord hates you, is if you're fat and have no boobs. If that didn't happen, God he hates you.
Oh,
It's true.
I knocked over our
fat, no boob. Yeah, why lose weight? There's no point. What are you gonna do?
Well, coming up in just a few minutes, we're gonna put Phoenix and Chrissy to the test. They're gonna look at some butts, and they're gonna see if they're girls or guys, and that will ultimately decide if they're super gay or not. It'll be great. Ranger George says with the 10 non-U.S. money says, since 2019, Jay-Z's company Rock Nation has the contract to pick who does the halftime Super Bowl show. Wow. Rumor months ago was that several NFL owners weren't happy with Bad Bunny. Is that true? They get to pick? That's crazy. I had no idea.
Woke.
Especially a great tie-in to the next story that we have with the Epstein files. We'll get to that in just a second. Dr. Mick says, have you seen the new Skybrows video, A Million Amelias, yet? It is amazing. A based British skeltonic rhyme. Best one yet. Montez.
I've actually seen it.
I also have seen it. Yeah, it's very, very good. Very, very good. Maybe we can check it out on the show. All right, we're going to see the rest of your Super Chats, Direct Donations, and Rumble rants throughout the duration of the show. But let's get into the big topic. Well, do you want to get into butts first, or do we want to get into? Let's get into the Epstein stuff first, because this.
Yeah, we could save the fun for later.
Yeah, let's the nice, landing right here.
Land in the plane.
A nice soft place to land.
That's right.
Bingo.
Butts. Okay, Chrissy, let's actually start with you. This Epstein files stuff, which I'm pretty sure you're listed in, right?
No, I'm not successful enough to be in them.
Okay. But this is, it's just a waterfall of, I don't even know where to begin or end or who's in it and who's not, what to believe. It's just 3.5 million pages and hours of apparent video of just nonstop, just debauchery and disgusting nature. And I don't really, it's just kind of like white noise, if that makes sense.
That's the goal, right? And to have so many ridiculous, claims going on too that you can't sort out the truth. Like a lot of obviously leftists were like, "See, Trump's in it," and then it's hard to sort out like what's real and what's not. And I think I tweeted something about. Oh yeah.
Are you talking about this right here with the Pizzagate Arthur connection?
Oh, that's good too. I tweeted something out with some details. It was. I'll send it to you.
Well, talk about this real quick. I'll scroll through your timeline and find it. But what is this about? The Arthur, the cartoon character?
If you look in, so these are emails between Leslie Taylor, who was a children's programming producer from the early '90s, worked on a lot of different shows, influential in the biz. She's like chatting with Epstein. First of all, it's like, why would you be? If you look at their conversation, you're like, oh, why would you be having this conversation like over email? It's also like made me realize like boomers, and I learned this from like working for my ex-boss that I mentioned. Boomers treat email like texting. Like they don't like completely random, like just social, gossipy stuff, like any kind of catching up is like, oh, I'm like that. It should be a text, but they really like to email for some reason.
Right. And the fact that it's all like just captured. And I think that's the thing about this, which has been the most amazing, weirdest aspect of it. It's all just like a paper trail. And you got to think that these people are smart enough to realize that if you're going to put something in email, it's eventually going to come out. Right. If you put something in email form, somebody can find that. But nope. They're just going to put it all out there and try to code word it.
just think they'll never ever be discovered and they'll never get in trouble and they're all too rich, famous, high status for anything to happen. I mean, like, and kind of it's been that way. It still is that way.
Well, the big thing here is like the Pizzagate thing. Like, I tried to explain my wife. I love that my wife wants to just, she lives in her own little world and she doesn't see all this stuff. So I tried to like explain. I was like, have you heard about this Epstein stuff? And she's like, no, what are you talking about? And I'm trying to like explain to her these things. And I go,
it's not a quick thing to explain to somebody. It's like not to cut you off, but like, I look at this stuff and I go like, this was my early pandemic. Like, I don't know how many people in the chat did this too, but like when we had nothing but time and internet is when I started diving into all this stuff and watching Out of Shadows and watching, God, there was like a number of different documentaries about this subject. And, you're first seeing the couple of like lists and you start hearing like Bill Clinton, John Podesta, Comet Ping Pong. And you start hearing like about all the shit with Hillary Clinton. You're like, what is this thing called frazzle drip? What is it? Like, and you look into it, like, this sounds too absolutely disgusting to be real. Like this, but then you're like, but wait, there's lots of stuff that's come out over the years that has been proven to be real, like Alex Jones and when he went to that place, what the hell is it called?
The Bohemian Grove.
Bohemian Grove.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, I was trying to, like, if you talk to somebody about this who isn't aware of it, you sound like a fucking Looney Tune.
Insane. And like, we did sound insane 5-6 years ago. So most of us just shut up about it publicly and kind of would amongst ourselves or maybe on conspiracy podcasts like Sam Tripoli's Tinfoil Hat. It was like, that was the first person and platform I felt like I could really learn about these things and talk about these things. And then you're like, wait, Tom Hanks did what? And then you're following along throughout the years, like, and Ellen, and then you start connecting the dots, like when people start moving out of the country, and then you can go down the wrong path. And if you think too much about it, obviously it's like, does it have an effect on your day to day? No, but when you think about like the larger implications of what it means for the world and how things are run and who's in charge and all these hundreds of thousands of missing kids, it's like if I really get into the headspace of it, like I'll start sobbing and I'll never stop. It's pretty unbelievable.
Yes, it is ridiculously. Blaps, have you followed any of this? Have you kept up with any of the stuff with the Epstein?
No, because it's just too much that I just don't know what's real, what's not anymore, because everyone's posting stuff. I'm like, well, I don't know. Is that verified? Is that real? Like, it's a lot. So I've seen people talking about stuff, but I've not really been researching a whole lot of it. Like, I've seen things of like Prince Andrew. I've seen those images over the weekend with the black faces on the girls and stuff like that. I've seen how like even the BBC's saying the director of the new Millennium movie was involved in the island as well. Things like that. So
the Prince Andrew stuff is the easiest to believe because he's been basically excommunicated from the royal family.
Oh yeah,
and
so that one
It's what a disgusting mess. I mean, you see the Pizzagate stuff is like this person tweets out, says, seeing all the Pizzagate was real posts makes me want to log off forever. We effing told you, and you called us crazy here. And you kind of see, the phrasing, and I think it's important. Those who have no idea what we're talking about, there was this code that they spoke in. Pizza meant this, and
hot
blah, blah,
dogs,
blah. Yeah.
walnut sauce, and then there's a lot of symbolism, like different, like little swirly things that supposedly mean like boy love or girl, like little, like it's so unbelievable. But I mean, child sacrifice, human sacrifice has been going on for like thousands of years. And when you think about all the not the coyotes, but the like the people who are trafficked, I mean, like the cartels make more money human trafficking than with drugs.
So like, you look at this though, no fucking adult should be talking about a pizza party, right? If you're past the age of 13, you should not be
Agree.
having a pizza party. So it's like, like, oh, you want to get together? Like, it's not a sweet 16 party, like we could have a pizza party, gonna get some, it's nuts. And we saw this a few years ago here. This is a person, 21-year-old model, Gabrielle Rico Jimenez, after attending an elite party. She disappeared forever after this night and was never seen again. And this is now in 2026.
And she was coming out of her hotel.
Yeah, and this is what she was saying. They ate humans. Disgusting. They ate humans. I wasn't aware of anything. I mean, about the murders, yes. But they had eaten humans. Humans. And like, how, like, she looks, once again, she looks like a crazy person.
It's easy to write that off like, oh, she's just crazy.
Yeah, it's bizarre. Bizarre.
I put in your private chat, they actually unearthed a one of the recruitment videos.
Oh my God. Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Is this real?
Let's just play it.
Okay. All right. Let's see what we got. Oh, Chrissy's got her smile on her face. All right, here we go. Let's see. This looks very, very authentic, by the way. Very real and authentic. Here we go.
Welcome to the Jeffrey Epstein School of Massage. You are receiving this video because somebody thinks you would make a great addition to our program. In this video, you'll learn all about the wonderful benefits to being part of our collective. But don't take it from me. Let's hear from some of the girls.
I've been here for 4 years.
I've been here for 2.5 years.
I've been here for 4 years now.
Hi, I have been here since my daddy told me to save up for my sweet 16th birthday.
I've always been passionate about massage, releasing pain with my own 2 hands. Finding specific pressure points and using reflexology has always been fascinating to me.
Oh, I guess that's what some people will call it massage, but I have carpal tunnel in my wrists, in both my wrists, from doing all my massaging. And my jaw. Too.
This is great. Chrissy, I didn't know you were so involved.
Yeah, it's not something I'm proud of.
I'm excited to hear about these wonderful networking opportunities we have.
It's so many.
Oh, it's great. Let's find out.
I was invited to a Clinton Foundation gala.
I met Chris Tucker on a private jet to Africa for an AIDS fundraiser.
Oh, Prince Andrew ate cereal out of my asshole. He's funny. That guy's funny. He ate Cap'n Crunch right out of my butthole, right out of my ding.
Wow. Oh, lots of goals and growth associated with this. Is good. Chrissy,
Upward mobility.
I love the idea of you conceptualizing this video and really thinking through.
And we made this 6 years ago, like 5 years ago. We made this during the pandemic.
What? You made this 6 years ago?
Yeah, we made this during the pandemic. It was like my friend who has a boat. Like we drove to this little island, like it was like off near like Coscob, Connecticut, or Greenwich or whatever, and that's where we filmed like the B-roll on the island or whatever. And then I just had like a couple of my friends in the adult industry, and then that's Karen Feehan there, who's a comedian, and then Kaylin Murphy is also a comedian. And I was just like wrote out a script because once they said like Jeffrey was pitching it to people or Ghislaine was pitching it to people like, oh, it's just a massage, like $200 is $200. And it's like, that's how I cope with horrible things, is to make fun of them. And I'm like, yeah, they're preying on these like poor girls, and their families are poor, and it's everything like that said in that sketch were things people actually said. Like, I have to make money for Christmas presents. I have to like save up for my sweet 16. I have to like help my parents with the bills. And they knew exactly, they were like masterminds at knowing exactly which kind of girls would like get on board with this stuff. And we talked about this whole thing last night in Simcast. And I don't know if you know, her name is Grace Thorpe, and she's like 22. And she's like, I don't understand. I think all these women just willingly said yes. And they, you're taking away their autonomy to say that they were groomed. I don't think they were groomed. Like, she didn't understand what being groomed meant. I'm like, I think adults can sort of be groomed too in a different way. I'm like, I hate the word, but They absolutely were manipulated. And when you're like a poor person, you are willing to kind of put aside your comfort for money a lot. And that's how so many of these women like end up getting into like this like the sex industry. You know, they're just it's kind of the easiest money at the time. And anyway, so they just they would say, "Oh, well, you're just giving this guy a massage," and then it probably ended up being something like, "Well, if you want to make more tips, you can do XYZ thing." And then
Right.
a lot of these girls said, "Well, if I leave or tell people, they're going to kill me and my whole family." So
Well,
there's a lot of
it-
manipulation going on.
If only there was an opportunity for upward mobility. Let's finish up this video. I'm very excited to see this.
The program allowed me to gain valuable part-time work experience while still being able to go to school.
Commuting from home to West Palm Beach was easy. The scheduling was smooth.
Wait, what? The other girls got to go home?
Nice. Oh, here's it's all about
I
the
could
money.
finally help my mom with some of the bills.
And I made money for Christmas presents.
$200 is $200.
I traveled to New York, Rio, Istanbul, and I flew to South Africa once.
Paris, Milan.
Dubai was incredible.
I do believe a witch doctor in Haiti put a spell on my vagina.
Well, there you have it. You're never too young to get a fresh start on a new career. Thanks for watching. Hope to hear from you soon.
I love this, Chrissy.
You're never too young. That doesn't even make any sense.
You're never too young to get a fresh start on a new career. It's funny because it's true.
It's so sad.
That is the saddest thing ever right here. This also from you, Chrissy, over on X. Man, pictured in very compromising Epstein released file photos has been identified. So who's this person?
He is like a famous jeweler. He founded the Savorite factory. Let's see.
Is it like the whole thing is built around just blackmail, right? It's like
Yes. And I was
That's
talking
it.
to my husband about this the other day. I'm like, surely not every single person involved in this is because I have acquaintances that are comedians that are in these files. Like my buddy Jackie Martling, who wrote for the Howard Stern show for many years, was like, yeah, I had dinner at his Manhattan place twice. It was like me, Bobby Slayton, Woody Allen. Who's the other guy lives in Georgia?
God.
Like we're all hanging out, took a picture together. Like Epstein loved jokes, loved dick jokes, loved comedians. Like Friars Club, all that stuff. Like they're all connected that way. And he was telling me like he saw the Bill Clinton painting in his house and asked him about it and was like, that's Bill Clinton in that painting. Like you're friends with Bill Clinton. Has he seen this painting? And Jeffrey Epstein was like, yeah, it's not his favorite. And it's just, and it's funny that like Jackie's like admitting to like kind of like low key was being friends with Epstein, like not embarrassed to say that at all, but like wouldn't say one negative thing about Howard Stern, like
wow,
becoming woke and insufferable. But like to each his own. Jackie's kind of like a lefty himself, but
well, bringing it back to like this dude Epstein, it's almost like he had serious, like the blackmail thing is one thing, but it's almost like he stopped developing at the age of 18. Because I know he was banned from that's what also came out was he was banned from Xbox Live, like of all things.
Well, I'm sure he was using. I don't know. Maybe God, could he have been using that to talk to girls? Probably not. He's probably not that stupid. He probably used Ghislaine and the other girls to do that. But yeah, just playing video games.
I saw somebody talking about this. The idea that you were banned in 2013 from Xbox Live, you had to have been saying some horrible shit, you know. Like that's you got to be saying some bad stuff and crazy.
And I'm sure people are just they want, it's all about social climbing, it's all about the scene, right? So I'm sure a lot of the invites were like, oh, come to this party. It's like a millionaire's party, or who doesn't want to get flown out to an island, right? And then once you're there, it might look like a normal party, but then who knows? Like in a couple rooms, there's fucked up shit happening, and maybe you get some guy drunk, and then you go, oh, this chick really wants you. Go in that room. And then that room maybe just happens to be full of cameras. And then they hook up, and then you can say to that guy, whoever it is, weeks, months later, oh, like, do this favor for me. Oh, by the way, that person you hooked up with is 15, is 14 or whatever.
Right.
And now you've got them by the balls for life. And I think he just was doing this to everyone. And then there's a whole other like group of people who are into the spirit cooking stuff and all that other
it's like what we heard with Diddy, or he'd bring people in and there's video everywhere in all of his apartments, in every single room. It's like constantly recording everybody. So he'd drug people, and then they'd end up having their little freak offs. And then he'd have these horrible videos of people in horrible positions that they put themselves in, obviously. And then he's got blackmail on everybody, and all of a sudden you have power, It's so fucked up.
And it's surprising that so many men would get themselves into a situation like that. Like, no, if you're like a rich and or powerful man, like, you should know, be so careful who you hook up with. Be so careful the women you talk to. Virtually in person, like, I would be like, expect a honeypot every single day. But I guess they just thought, oh, I'm on an island, international waters. Whatever happens stays here. It's just so crazy stupid, but like,
right.
Hot chicks or whatever, boners.
Well, this goes back to what Phoenix and I always say. It comes back to dicks and vaginas. That's really what it comes down to, is that dudes are dumb and they will think with their dicks. And it doesn't matter how rich you are, at the end of the day, you just want to get that wick wet. Right. And it's just the reality of it. Somebody who has had his wick wet many, many times with many, many women and has many, many children is Elon Musk, because he apparently has also been listed in this as well. He said in a 2019 interview, Elon said he tried repeatedly to get me to go to his visit his island. I declined. And he's talked about this. He said he's refused multiple times. And he says, no one has pushed harder than me to have the Epstein files released, and I'm glad that it finally happened. I had very little correspondence with Epstein and declined repeatedly invitations to go to his island or fly in his Lolita Express, which, God, what a fucking weird name. But was well aware that some email correspondence with him could be misinterpreted and used by detractors to smear my name. So he was, at least was smart about that, using his emails right here.
Wow.
What's interesting about this is, like with all this is, you see Trump listed in this, you see Musk listed in it, you see all these people listed, and regardless of if it's like authenticated or not, people are going to point it and go, see, and they're going to say it's like scoring points for your political side, or whatever. And my thought is very simple, right? If you're diddling kids and you're fucking around with young girls, vroom, vroom, wood chipper time. I don't care. I don't care what side you lean, left, right, in the middle. Just throw them all on in there in Minecraft. I have no issue with any of that. That's seems like a pretty easy line to draw, is when you're fucking around with young girls and kids. I have no allegiance to you at all. But it does seem like this is just such a widespread thing, that it is left, right, in the middle, and everywhere in between, that if you have any sort of power, you are put in really bad situations. So I don't know.
And it's like, well, these politicians with the long career, it's like, you should just know. I feel like a lot of them should have just known better, like if it's the rest of your life. But I would probably just compare it to girls regretting getting on OnlyFans. It seems like a good idea at the time.
Well, it seemed like a good idea at the time for, as Blaz pointed out, Prince Andrew here, as there are pictures of him showing up on all fours over girls here.
Yeah.
Yes. No, thank you. He was stripped
and
from his royal
reminder,
titles.
Prince Andrew is Queen Elizabeth II's son, just in case people don't know who he is.
The one that died, right? The
Queen
last
Elizabeth?
queen who just died. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The old queen. She looked 85 like my entire lifetime. She's been old forever.
Yep.
Just like
Yikes.
really gross. Just how gross, you know?
Like, what is even happening?
And he's the brother of the current king of England. Just fun facts.
Oh, just the brother.
Yeah.
Well, it continues as I guess there was a new documentary called Melania released as well. And the director of that was also pictured in the Epstein. Like, what a fucking weird creeper face right there. Ugh. Just saying. The director cuddling up with women in Epstein files. Probably, ugh, disgusting. I'm not going to subscribe.
And then,
to you.
gosh, there's all the stuff they're not releasing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Mercenary says, as for the Epstein files, they talk about time travel, for God's sakes. This isn't even the worst of it. There's some scary stuff coming. Super scary. Yeah. Like, there's some math things. Like, it's all. Have you seen that, Phoenix?
Wait a minute. Math? That's too far.
Dealing with, like, MIT and time travel.
We
and
can't
weird,
have
like,
math.
I don't like...
Eating people is one thing, but math.
You go too far. You go too far.
Hard pass.
I don't even know. Like this, I don't. You know, it's funny. We see this right here. It's like you just open up X and you see this stuff. Never forget Barack Obama, $65,000 in hot dogs for a party. We began the pizza arrangement. I thought we were going to be more careful with this. See, like once again, I don't know if this is a real email or not. You know, operating from the White House is not what I originally had in mind. Remember that the hot dogs can come, and if you make a spectacle out of it, that will be our downfall. Like
this has been around for years. This
email,
particular one, yeah.
You're a seasoned vet.
I guess so. A lot of stuff came out in the WikiLeaks.
Man, I don't even know.
The Podesta stuff, the Podesta Hillary stuff.
Phoenix, what do you make of all this?
Look, I mean, to me, just any of this is surprising. I think when you're a celebrity and stuff like that, and you can have access to anyone you want, it's easy. I think you get more and more kinkier and weirder and shit like that. And that this kind of thing becomes like the forbidden thing, the thing you can't have. So there's some weird allure to a narcissist about going to some island and being able to maybe potentially get scot-free off with, the clientele that was there. There's also, so the whole thing makes sense to me, having been in the background of this industry. Like that kind of persona fits with what was going on here. It seems like it would be. There's also always been that, and Chrissy, I'm sure you could probably speak about this, right? Like there's a lot of the conspiracies is that like maybe Jeffrey was working with the government so that we had blackmail on our, on our enemies and things like that. Have you heard stuff like that?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, isn't that the whole point of the whole thing?
Yeah.
And then there's also a certain, surely people in the chat have heard of this related to the stuff they were doing with kids and the child sacrificing. Like there's a certain, product that you get from, I guess, blood. Like if you, and it's like apparently it's sold on the black market. It's extremely expensive. Apparently it has, like if you ingest it and it's like, it keeps you young longer, keeps you beautiful longer. Apparently that's something allegedly that a lot of celebrities are purchasing and using. And so the roots to this thing go so deep and there's like so much going on. Adrenochrome.
And to cap it all off, there are now reports that Epstein apparently is still alive. Right? Phoenix, you kind of shaking your head here.
Yeah, well, I'm not a conspiracy guy, but yeah, that's
right.
In my opinion, ridiculous.
He says, if it turns out that Epstein is actually still alive, people are going to flip. Sounds insane, but let's examine the evidence. I'll be interested to hear your thoughts on this, Phoenix. An hour before Epstein's death was announced, a series of 4chan posts from an MCC prison guard appeared claiming a body swap took place with a van arriving that didn't check into the prison and violated other prison protocols. From the recent Epstein drop, we know the FBI investigating the person behind this post hard, and it's now confirmed from bank statements affiliated with the subpoenas that the person who made these posts was an actual MCC prison guard named Roberto Grave. Okay, sounds good, Roberto. There are other anomalies as well. The cell was not preserved as a crime scene, violating Bureau and Prisons Protocol. Epstein's, quote, body was removed before FBI agents arrived. No photos were taken of the body in the cell. Items in the cell, medication, noose, were moved or disturbed during the initial investigation, leading experts to criticize the handling as shoddy and potential compromising evidence. It's not a smoking gun in itself, but this disarray adds evidence to the likelihood of a body swap. Additionally, no DNA evidence or fingerprints confirmations exist of Jeffrey Epstein's body because his brother Mark, quote, identified the body as real. Would Mark have had an incentive to lie about his brothers actually being dead and even investigate a fake fight over whether he was murdered or committed suicide? So look, I don't know, man.
But what would be the benefit of us keeping him alive? Like, how would that help us? That would be only extraordinarily bad.
So the FBI could get him to talk, I guess. They could use him in some way.
I mean, if I can put on my tinfoil hat,
sure.
I have all this information on everybody. Release me or it all goes out. Dump the kill switch, or hit the nuke button. It's all going out if you don't release me. If I don't get out of here, you can make me look like I'm dead, but I have all this information, all this data, and it's all coming out.
And it's international. It's not just this country. It's
everywhere.
So well connected.
Yeah, I mean, it just always goes back to blackmail. I have information on you that you don't want to get out. So I'm tired of being in this prison. I played the game for a little bit. If you don't get it out, if you don't think I came prepared for this, then...
Yeah, people were saying that right after his death. They compared whatever body or half photo of his body. They're making comparisons like, oh, it looks different. So we've been hearing about that for a while. The idea. And then someone had an overhead drone shot of him possibly back at Epstein Island, possibly back somewhere else, but still alive.
It's what's interesting is we kind of close out the Epstein thing is Nicki Minaj of all people, right? I've never been a Nicki Minaj fan by any means. But she is kind of going on this generational run here talking about the stuff here, specifically when it comes to Jay-Z. She says, are y'all understanding that these people have been sacrificing children as a way of gaining and maintaining power? If you ever vote Democrat again, you're just as soulless as they are and will perish. Maybe it's time for me to do some story time since I was trying to not say what I know, yet they continue to attempt bullying. Also, I'll be releasing an album until my contract, I won't be releasing a new album until my contract is renegotiated and until I tell you about all the sabotage this Rico is finding out about Billboard. And we got this right here. So this is Jay-Z with a couple underage girls, as they say.
Including Beyonce at the time. Wild.
Yeah. What a mess, man. What an absolute mess. And I don't, how do you move forward from this? Knowing that everything's I don't know. My brain is scrambled from all this stuff. I have no idea what to think of any of this. Outside of just wow, it's all a fucking lie. Everything's a fucking lie. And I hate to be like that guy, but it very much feels like that. It's crazy. Speaking of lies.
Yeah, it's too bad that on one hand, it's you want to know how your government really works. You want to know how the deep state functions. You want to know, but I'm I think a lot of people don't want to know. A lot of people, I feel like it's very damaging to a soul to learn about these things.
I agree. I want to know, but do I? I don't. I don't know. I don't know. What I do want to know is, can Chrissy and Phoenix spot a woman's butt from a man's butt?
Yeah.
We're going to get to that in just a minute. But first, I want to let you know that I Has No Face came in with the $49.99. It says, the mark motherhood. Fun fact, almighty, originally translated to many-breasted. Okay, hopeful conspiracy theory. The reason it's taking so long is that they are working on as many arrest warrants as possible to drop the files, round up what we can. Thank you, I Has No Face. You're going on the wall, my dude, with our wonderful blue. Let's get you up there today. Thank you very much for that. We got a lot of supers to get to before we get to butt talk. And we also did hit our Montez goal, which is spectacular. Let me first read this off from Ultra V. Says, the files is some of the best evidence that there's people put there with money and people who believe they're untouchable. And they use that power to do horrifically evil things. Yes. Thank you, Ultra V. That's horrible, horrible, and true. Cabal says, like Cheat said, I love the way he legs go up and make an ass out of himself. I'm guessing her. Thank you, Cabal, with the 10. That's 10 for ass right there. Before we read off some of these supers here, Blabs, before we get to our big trivia show with Chrissy and Phoenix, why don't you read off a few of these while I get I Has No Face? And Phoenix, why don't you show us the quick update of the preference between ass and boobs? That's where we're going today.
Yeah,
Phoenix,
I will say, if you're an ass man, you better start making your presence, because here we go. We've got 205 for the old boobs and 150, 98 or the ass.
Thank you, Phoenix. All right, so
you know why the boobs are winning? Because white people aren't having enough children. And I feel like at the end of the day, you're like, can you feed my kids? You can't feed them with that ass. I mean, even actually little boobs can feed a baby. It doesn't matter the size of your boobs, because the tissue underneath is what, like, how the milk, whatever. I'm not getting into how milk is made. But
I appreciate
it's the
science.
psyche. It's
Yeah.
I think it's we're in a survivalist place now as a society.
Well, I'll tell you, let's go and run. We'll put some of the supers on the bottom of the screen that are related to this, Blabs. We're going to run a few of those on the bottom, and Blabs will keep track of the running total of those. Does that sound good, Blabs?
Yep. I can do that.
Because going through and reading all these would be very, very hard to do. Aiden came in and says, I love cute and hot women with all natural, big, round, plump, juicy ass with curves, and I'm not ashamed of it. That's 5 for ass right there from Aiden right there.
Just real fast, though,
Yes.
since we've been on the topic of Jeffrey Epstein. But 55 seconds ago, J.K. Rowling just tweeted out saying, neither I nor anybody on my team ever met, communicated with, or invited Jeffrey Epstein to anything.
Well, that's good.
Bit ironic that she just put that out there.
Seems like
Anyway.
paranoid to say something like that.
Well,
I am with you.
she's quote tweeting somebody saying J.K. Rowling sent an invitation to Epstein 10 years after he was convicted. So I think she's trying to clear her name, saying, yo, no. Wild.
Wow. By the way, I have another tweet popping off, which I just looked down. I was like, 22,000 likes from 3 hours ago. This is weird. Going back to the award show, I said, this is the most manufactured person I've ever
saw
seen.
that.
It's 22,000 likes.
Wow.
It's 3 hours ago. I just looked down. I was like, what the
Wow.
fuck? Okay.
Good job.
Anyways, I don't know. I don't really care. I post and mute everything that I do. I have no idea what how my tweets do, except for when I just scroll back down and look. All right. We have a little bit of time left on the show today. And as we scroll some of the support that is added up at the bottom, we will keep track of which you feel is greater, the boobs or the breast. But we have a quiz here. And the quiz is simply, is this butt a male or a female? Now, chat, you watching live, you can actually contribute as well. Let us know, male or female, in the chat based off of the butts that you see. This is a 20-question quiz here that we have here. Phoenix, you found this as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to show you the butt. I'll show you the butt, and we'll go back and forth. We'll just go, Chrissy, you go one, then Phoenix, you go, and we'll just kind of go back and forth, okay? Chrissy, you're up first. Is this a male or a female butt?
Okay. Okay, I'm going to say female.
Female butt. Let's find out.
Well, okay. I don't get a say.
No, you'll
just gonna do
this next one. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay, next. All right, correct, Chrissy. Congratulations. Oh, this one should be easy. Is this a male or a female butt?
I really hope
My.
you guys get this right.
That is a male's derriere.
Is that even a butt?
I don't know.
It's like this side.
Correct. Incorrect. That is a
What?
female.
What?
No.
That's what it says. It says incorrect. It's a female. All right. Okay. That was apparently a very jacked up female.
It's a
All right.
catfish.
Chrissy?
Okay. I wish I had hands in this photo. I wish I had more to go off of. I wish I could see the ankles. I wish I could. Oh, man. I'm gonna say dude.
Okay, you're going to go with the dude here?
That's what I'm thinking.
Male. Submit.
She's
Correct!
just really chunky.
I could tell by the knees and the calves.
Oh, is that what it was? Okay. That's good to know. Phoenix, male or female here?
And I'm going to say male on this one.
Okay. Chrissy, what would you say? I'd go female because I see some stretch marks here.
Oh.
Let's find out.
Touche.
Ooh, it was indeed a male.
You're saying men can't get stretch marks?
But not right there, generally.
Well, clearly.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know.
You're going to learn today.
I guess I
Okay,
am.
they're drinking a Celsius. That could go either way. Based on the shorts alone, I'm going to say female.
Okay,
Yeah, that's a female.
Okay, let's see. Correct.
All right.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right, we're 6 through. Phoenix, this one's for you. Now we're getting into a toughie situation.
This isn't tough.
All right.
Female.
Okay, female it is. Let's find out. Incorrect. That is
Damn it.
indeed a dude.
I knew it. I'm like, he's hiding
I
his
wish
dick.
we could see the whole photo.
No. You got it. We're just going strictly off butts.
Okay, I'm looking at the hands.
I
I'm
think
gonna
that's
say female.
Dude, look at the hands.
Damn.
Chrissy says female. Correct.
Oh, wow.
All
Big
right.
man hands.
Phoenix. Oh, this is a tough one. It's a trap. Let's find out.
Okay, this is where, right, to me, that's definitely a dude. I'm going to, but
Look at those underpants. What girl is gonna wear those?
I'm saying that's a dude.
Okay, just a tucked up dude. Incorrect.
Damn
That
it.
was a female. Oh no. All right. Oh, we're going straight butts here.
No, boy.
All right, Chrissy, we have a jean butt.
Hold on. Zoom in on the belt.
Oh, is that going to be the big thing here? Is the belt? Let's see.
Okay.
The chat is.
Okay. I'm gonna say female.
Whimsy Ghoulish says this is hard. Hey, Whimsy Ghoulish, we're not talking about your penis here. You're going to say female here?
Yeah.
Okay, let's find out together. Incorrect. That was a male patootie.
Yeah, that to me felt male.
All right, Phoenix, here we go. Male or female here?
Oh, God. Makes me so uncomfortable knowing that there might be a schlong underneath it. I will...
This is a very important question.
Man, my instinct said female, so I'm going to go I'm going to say no, female. I'm going to say female. Female.
Okay, he went back and forth.
Yeah.
Correct,
All right.
female.
Wow.
Oh, that's a dude.
God. Man.
Blabs, you want in on one of these?
I'd like to attempt, but I also am afraid I'm going to get it wrong and then rethink my life.
All right, Chrissy?
Tricky. Oh, man.
But this is just going to my point that's why boobs wins, because anyone can have a quote-unquote great ass.
This is a me pose. Shit.
She feels seen.
Oh, man. I don't want this to be a dude, but I'm going to say dude.
All right, let's go male
I think
here.
it's female.
That is correct.
Wow.
That was indeed a male. All right, Phoenix, back
Oh,
to you.
What's going on with these pants?
I'm going to say... And there's no...
I think
The
wanna
seal
say-
is not helping here. The
I
seal
wanna
on the pool.
I'm going to go male.
Okay. Male is correct.
Yep. You can tell by this. Oh, God.
Okay.
That's a
That's a
dude.
dude.
Yeah, it's a dude.
Oh, look at the hands.
That's a shaved
That's a
ass.
man.
Oh, and the
Chrissy?
cheap skirt. No, you can buy nicer looking, cheap looking lingerie. That's a dude who doesn't know how to buy. That's a dude.
Correct. All right.
Oh, my.
Blabs, this one's for
Oh, no.
you. Blabs, this one's for you.
Oh, no. Okay.
This should be a high school course. Honestly, this should be a college course, especially for men going into the world.
Catfishing for our real life. It doesn't really look like much hips at all. Oh, this could go either way. Shit.
A lot of tattoos on there. That's what leads me to actually say female.
Me too. I agree with Phoenix.
It's the tattoos.
We'll try female.
A gay man is not going to be like, let me decorate my outer thigh.
How many gays
take
you
it
know
to the hole,
tattoo their
bro.
asses?
So Blabs, you're going with?
Oh, I'm going with female.
All right. Correct.
Hey.
There you go.
That's a dude.
Yeah.
He's like blocking his dick. It's hilarious.
Yeah, that is a big, hefty bottom, and there's no curves in there.
Chrissy?
I gotta
Male
say
or female?
man.
Okay.
I don't believe those eyebrows in the cat are real.
No, all right, Phoenix, back to you.
Oh, come
Not
on.
enough to
I
go
mean,
on.
Jesus.
This is like paltry. This is come on.
All right, I'll say male just because of how close up they had to go on this. I'll say male.
Correct.
Wow.
We're at 17 of 20, almost there.
Male.
Chrissy, male?
I'm gonna say male. This is a high and tight butt. It's an apple butt.
Correct.
Yeah.
I got that wrong.
Blabs.
This is so obvious.
I think it's a female.
That's a dude.
Okay, Blabs says female.
Look
No,
at
it's
the arms.
legs.
Look
Look
at
at
the arms.
no,
Look
he's
at
got
look at them thighs.
Yeah,
look
his
at the
thighs are
wrist.
way too big to be a female.
Look at the wrist. Look at the forearm.
Yeah, that's a male. That's a male.
All right, Blabs going to male is correct. All right, we have our final two here. Let's go with Phoenix, and then we'll go Chrissy.
If that's not a dude, that's an unfortunate woman. I'm gonna say a dude.
Ironing board.
That's a YMCA butt.
Yeah.
Correct. And Chrissy, you get to finish. There's your stretch marks right there. That's good. Chrissy, male or female in this last one?
Oh man, I don't like how this leg looks. I'm gonna say male.
Yeah.
All right, male it is. Correct.
Wow.
All right. All right, let's see. We have a total list here. Congratulations. 80% correct. Way to go, everybody.
If we were all looking at this with very discerning eyes, but I feel like if you were just happened to be, I would have gotten a lot more wrong had I not been looking specifically.
You really gotta.
Was being scrutinized.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I feel bad. This is not good. I feel bad for men. Like, really, you should be trained on like what to look at and like.
Well, maybe
clues.
you should help. What should men look at?
I should maybe do a show about it.
I agree.
I think.
Yeah.
that'd be a
Oh, yeah.
wonderful
Obviously, wrists, hands. Obviously, an Adam's apple. Feet. Like, but some women can have like straight up and down hips, but like, it's a little more rare. But yeah, always like hand. If your hand covers your whole damn face, you know what I mean. Like that's a dude thing.
Well, that's the thing about Poppy. We have this character that comes up every once in a while there, Chrissy. Poppy. She's got a very large chest, but zero hips to the point that it is debatable if that might be a dude.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can show it real quick.
We got Poppy, absolutely.
Yeah, watch this. Here we go. Watch.
Yep.
Like
There's
zero
Poppy.
hips. There's no hips at all. It's a straight
She's
line.
Asian. Yeah, that's a lot of Asian women have that sometimes.
Oh, sorry. Real quick, I just got this from Smash. This is from Luke Rutkowski.
Yeah, Luke knows a lot about Epstein. Yeah, he actually jumped on the island.
Yeah, he
Luke.
says this image is after
This
Epstein's
is the one
death,
I was talking about.
shot by an anonymous drone operator 6 years ago. After seeing this, made me start planning to go to the island, which I did to find him. And there's the
Wow.
video here of him actually going to it.
Cool.
Yeah,
And it's all a write-off.
all a big write-off right there. He made his way to the island. That's crazy.
That's Luke right there.
What? How did he get in there?
Yeah, he just jumped out. He just took a boat there and jumped out.
there?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Oh.
bizarre.
I
Man,
can't believe he got there.
maybe we should have him on.
Oh, Luke.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm guessing he found his way. He needed to be kicked off. There you go.
Wow.
That's crazy. And I'm surprised he's still alive.
That's ballsy. Yeah.
That is
Yeah, he's
crazy.
been a journalist on the street. Like he does all that stuff. He's been doing that forever.
Wow. All right. That is nuts to see. By the way, Jadine came back with the 1999 says, well, I don't think Chrissy is funny. She is correct.
Keep sending money. Convince everyone.
That's great. Victus Omega says, putting a vote for the backsides. That's 10 for the backsides right there. Marmalin says, for the chesticles, as Phoenix said, this is only proving the point on how difficult it is to differentiate with just the bottom. Yes. All right. We also have Imago Lewis says, I've been waiting 10 years for my Ford. I don't even know what is going on with this, Chrissy.
They're alluding to the idea.
Yeah, that Trump
conspiracy theory that Trump has a pee video. But again, it would have been out
it's all
when he was
bullshit.
running for president. Just like if he were in the files, it all would have been out. The Democrats would have exposed all of it because they were doing literally everything they could to keep him from getting the presidency.
Hey,
yeah, most of the mentions of Trump, by the way, are from 2025 in the files, by the way. This is a heads up.
I think that's really kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, and they're all anonymous. It's all just nonsense. Hey, give it up for Crumbs. Came in with the $50. Says, flat is fine, but thick thighs save lives. I choose the childbearing hips with a nice ass. There's 50 for the ass. Okay, before we read off these last few, this is crunch time here.
Oh,
Phoenix,
boy.
I need an update right now.
It got close. Here we go. And boom, there it is. 233 to 222.
The ass people showed up.
Yeah, they are showing up in a major way. All right, let's see where this goes. This is total crunch time right here. Which is better, boobs or patootie? Here, let us know by putting us in some super chats or whatever. Crumbs came in. Crumbs getting you on the wall. Blaz, why don't you read this off? Read off a couple supers. And once again, we are accounting for all of them. Even if they scroll on the bottom, they're all getting added in. But thank you very much. Crumbs, let's get you on the wall, my dude.
All right, this person came in again for another 20. Says, well, Giles not funny. Chrissy's bundles of sticks radar is on point.
Let's go.
Good for you for recognizing the gays.
Yeah.
All
Send
right.
us more money, Jadine.
Daddy Robot for 10 says, I don't watch Grammys at all. Totally forgot. It was on last night. I only watched the part randomly as the tribute of Ozzy Osbourne's with Black Sabbath's War Pig song. That's the only thing I like. I feel like actually I don't really want to read this one out loud, but thanks so much, Suffer So Proud.
Congratulations.
So I'm guessing, I don't know which one he wants.
Read it in your black scent, Labs.
No, I'm good. I think he wants 10 for ass.
Yeah, that's an ass. That's an ass.
Yeah, thanks so much, Suffer So Proud. Grease for 2 says, it might seem an afterthought. Yes, it hurts to know you're brought. It's your decision. Alice in Chains, suddenly the music video makes a lot more sense. Let's see, I'm trying to get the ones. Oh, here we go. Cushion for pushing bottom. All right, 4 for ass. Thanks very much.
Oh, boy.
Getting close.
20 for boobs. Thank you very much. Been living life a la 2012 the last few days, playing a Far Cry 3. If they are this great in 2012, sure they are amazing 2026. Go Team Rump. Thank you very much. The blonde chick is named Swedish Blondie. Thank me later.
Oh.
Okay. The more these losers buck, the more determined I am to raise the capital to help replace them. Here's to the ladies' undergarments. They're not the best thing in the world, but they're next to it. And to the caboose. Vote for the caboose. So 5 for ass. All right. Thank you very much.
Oh, boy.
It's getting close.
Yeah, it's really close.
Wow.
Fan. This is
Come on,
Gaming
boobs
History.
team. Let's go.
Thank you very much for gaming history. We'll get to that in a bit. Go for the top 5 for boobs. Boom.
Wow.
And then Mercenary for 10 says that stuff is real. Fun fact, Google servers are called Adrena and their browsers
Adrenochrome. That's the
Yeah.
blood thing they're talking about.
Epstein was alive and testified at the Maxwell trial.
Wow.
Dirt is king. I'm going to keep calling you out forever. It says, giving money for the bahonkadoos.
Bahonkadonks.
I can't read today, guys.
No,
so they can be
bahonkadoos.
motorboated all the time. All right, so 10 for titties. Okay.
Wow.
And then Chrissy's very funny, even for a woman.
That's
congratulations,
very kind.
Chrissy.
That's all I want is to be funny for a woman.
good
The Orange
for a
Man,
woman.
number 4 months, says, fuck, marry, kill, Eldritch Horror, demoness, fifth dimensional being. Also, did you see Iron Luck? It's amazing. Great eldritch horror. I have no idea what this is asking me.
I don't know what any of that is, if I'm being honest with you.
That's the Iron Lung is Markiplier's movie.
Yeah, that's the movie. Yeah, but I don't know
Yeah,
anything
yeah,
else.
I know
The other shit, I have no idea.
Thanks.
Thank you very much for that. Quick side note. I mentioned this tweet I had that popped off about Sabrina Carpenter being the most manufactured person you've ever seen. Look at this. Wow. Are y'all ready for this conversation? Have you seen this?
Yeah, it looks exactly like Clinton. Yeah.
That's wild.
What?
Bizarre. Is Sabrina Carpenter a clone of Hillary Clinton?
Dun, dun,
There's
dun.
so many examples of this in the entertainment industry. There are so many actors that look like each other.
Oh, they've been Dolly the sheep. That's cute.
Oh, that's crazy.
I'm going to back behind this time around.
All right, where are we at right now? We got 2 minutes to decide. By the time Today in Gaming History is done, we're done with this. Okay, so we're gonna go to Today in Gaming History in just a second. Where are we at right now, Phoenix?
We are at currently 268 for tits, 246.97 for the ass.
Listen, once again, when the internet looks back on which truly is better, this will be the show, the February 2nd, 2026 show of Side Scrollers that truly decides it.
And
Gentle
you know what?
viewer,
The better man won.
Well, not. We'll find out. We'll find out here in just a couple of minutes. All right. We always like to end the show with a little bit of fun. Let's go to Today in Gaming History.
Today in Gaming History with Flab.
Yeah, do it. Step on me, mommy.
Flab's always like, what the hell?
Flabs. Okay, well, everybody, today, February 2nd, we have Sonic the Hedgehog 3, released back in 1994. We have Disney Presents Piglet's Big Game, released in 2003. And then American Truck Simulator, released back in 2016. Ta-da!
I wonder if that was after the trucker rallies that were happening in, God, was that 10 years ago?
No, that was
in Canada?
5 years ago.
Yeah.
That was COVID.
Yeah.
All right.
So 5-6 years ago.
Good times. Remember when they locked people's bank accounts for not wanting to take
Canada,
a job?
land of the free.
Yeah, that's great. That's awesome. All right. So some noticeable games that you missed today, Blabs.
Look, Phoenix really wants to show off his game. He's literally
go ahead, Phoenix.
There's Sonic 3. That's it. I got it right here. That's it. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, that's good. Excellent. Thank you for that, Phoenix.
How'd you get that so quickly?
I was prepared. I came to, I don't really have much going on in my life, so I just got really prepared real quick.
Well, some noticeable games that you missed today, Blabs, does include the 1985 NES classic Pinball, which I owned.
Nah.
Terrible physics.
I'll tell you, that was a game that, what you said, horrible physics? Is that what you said?
Yeah, not the best physics, yeah.
Well, I mean, it was 1985. But for me, that game, when it was released on the Nintendo, I went to Toys R Us I could buy one video game. And I wanted to buy Load Runner. And instead, I bought Pinball because I wanted a game that my entire family could play. And guess what? I bought Pinball. And nobody fucking played it.
Yeah,
Load Runner sounds like an adult film.
I was way ahead of my time with that title. Yeah, and it's funny because I've told that story before, and I had back at the Screw Attack days, my team actually bought me a copy of Load Runner, like many years later. So I actually have only played it a handful of times, but yes,
you can make your own levels and everything though. That's which was awesome about Load Runner.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I've only played just the main game. That's good. Stalker was released for PC here. Star Trek Online for PC as well in 2010. White Knight Chronicles, which is the name of anybody that lives in Seattle and or Minnesota right now. Available 16 years ago in 2010.
Yeah,
American
my list is 10 times better.
Listen, I'm just naming off a bunch of games, Blabs here. The Takeover released. Remember where they tried to do that? I think the Takeover, they tried to do some good things with that. Never happened. Outside of Persona 3 Reload, okay. Outside of Sonic 3, that's like the only noticeable game on today's list.
And
So-
Disney presents Piglet's Big Game. How could you forget
no,
that
like,
one?
This was right. Pinball was the right choice. As lame as all that was, but yeah, no, this works. This is an accurate list.
All right, chat. Let us know. Give Blabs her grade for the day.
An A+.
Oh, thank you for letting everybody know. All right,
I'm going to rate myself A+.
it is time, friends, to do the final count. We are finished today in gaming history.
Boobs.
And we are until I'm done reading. That is how long you have to get in, because Akadin Danuts came in with the 5 Canadian for boobs. Thank you very much. Kataka came in with the 50. Says, give me them machine gun jubblies. How did we miss those, baby? That's 50
I'm guessing
for
that's
boobs.
50 for boobs then.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is, yep.
And then Wood Nut in a Insider says, if we're talking about Chrissy, then boobs. Otherwise, also boobs.
Wow.
All right, that may be the final. That's the nail in the coffin right there. I think.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Elaney came in, says,
The hook
remember
in the
that,
bra right there.
remember that video of Orlando Brown saying that Drake is Revan? Sounds crazy as fuck, but I don't know, man. Hollywood is den of demons. Happy Monday. Thank you very much, Elaney. Appreciate it. Great to see you. Corona Soul came in with 50. Says, for boobs, even though flat is justice. Corona Soul, thank you very much. Outstanding. And finally, Wipes with Leaves came in for 10. Says, in honor of my namesake. That's for the butt right there. All right. All right. We have officially wrapped up this competition.
Oh, yeah. Okay. No
Phoenix,
longer close. No longer close.
Give
Come
us
on,
the
boobs.
final tally here.
There you go. It is $423 for tits, $256.97 for ass.
What a battle today. What an absolute battle today.
A wipeout.
In the grand pantheon of internet lore, let it be known that boobs reign superior over ass. Chrissy, would you like to give
As it
boobs
should.
an acceptance speech?
On behalf of boobs everywhere, thank you for acknowledging us, and not just for how we look, but what we do for society, both newborns, toddlers, and grown men. Sometimes boobs, they do it all, and they don't complain.
Thank you, Chrissy. Outstanding. Sorry, I'm putting everybody on the wall here. Oh, there we go.
I like your faraway voice.
Thank you. Yeah, it's back.
Cash Bandicoot, she subscribed on Kick. So
Let's
thank you
go.
for
Love
subscribing.
to see that. Love to see everybody popping in over on Kick. That's great. We are live over at Kick. We're live over on Twitch. We're live over on Rumble. We're live over on YouTube. And, of course, over on Side Scrollers Plus. We encourage you guys, wherever you're tuning in, hit the follow button or subscribe button, whatever the lingo is on that platform. Chrissy, where can everybody find you?
Oh, yeah. Follow me on Twitter at Chrissy Mayer, YouTube, Chrissy Mayer as well, a little bit on Instagram. And yeah, I have a show every Sunday called Simpcast. It's at 9 p.m. here on my channel. And I won't announce that. Tonight I have Alex Stein on the show at 9 p.m. Eastern. How
Tell
fun.
Alex we said
and
hi.
then I'll be doing another cool thing in the middle of the week. I don't know if I can announce it yet.
Okay. All right. Well,
Sorry to do that.
send Alex our regards.
I will.
He's awesome. Love him. It's great stuff. All right. Finally, Jadine says, I'm a fan of Stephen Fry and Hugh Laurie. Do you know who those people are?
Yes.
You and Lori, I know. Oh, and Stephen Fry. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a big, they're both British actors.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Huge.
And Speed Force says, hey, Chrissy, can you invite Phoenix on FNT, please?
Oh,
Absolutely.
I could put in a word. I just my opinion on guests is like below sea level. It's like so not even considered.
Well, sorry. Sorry about that. I was on one time and then I got ousted forever. I guess I wasn't entertaining enough. I need to reach out to X-Ray Girl and be like, can I come back on, please?
Reach out to her.
I'll get back on. Maybe sometime. Who knows? We'll see. All right, guys, you can find Chrissy's information down below. Looking forward to you guys exploring her channel and go watching Simpcast every single week. And obviously, go check her out when she's out on the road doing all of her comedy. I saw her here in Dallas not too long ago, and she's a funny bitch.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Fun time. And then I left my makeup at your house, and you had to bring it back.
Yeah, it's good times. Good times. But we love having you on, Chrissy. It's always a pleasure to have you. We are back tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central Time when we are joined by...
You, me, in the movies Eric and Good Bad Flick Cecil.
Ooh, which will tie in very good to some things that we have going on. So join us tomorrow when we're back at it again. I'm sure there's going to be more crazy news to talk about. So we look forward to seeing you guys then. But until then, remember, people are going to try to keep you down. Don't let them. You guys got a goal. Go get it. Have a great day. See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Fatality.